Yeah.
So you never have to like adjust it, and then it's just these on the outside, I guess, just for support.
Yeah,
But
that
these
shit
are
got massive
dope,
support.
dude. So Unforgiven gave me these.
Oh, where?
Yeah. Just ship them to me, man.
You got a sugar daddy, nigga, huh? Sugar daddy.
Yes, your
Shout out
secret
to
Santa,
Unforgiven.
your sugar daddy, your pimp.
When I bought his case, I bought his PC case because y'all are making fun of my half 92 20-year-old PC case.
Oh yeah, the pizza
one.
box. Yep.
Yeah, the pizza box. So I bought his Fractal R6 case, and then he threw it in there for my birthday. So he threw these in there.
Gosh.
These are better than my Sennheisers, 100%.
Me too as well, dog. Like you can't, you know what I mean? You hog it too much, dog.
Pretty what now?
Says the guy who wants to buy a second PC for streaming.
I said that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said that
that's what you said.
When instead of selling my GPU when I upgrade, I might just hold it down for my second build. You know what I mean? I might just hold down my parts instead of always going for my parts.
That's a good idea though.
Yeah. That does make sense.
If you do that, then you should get like an AMD CPU so you can do X264 encoding, and that way your stream looks cleaner. Using the NVENC encoder, like I don't know if I should even
invest in that. Like your boy I don't even be streaming that frequently. You know, I've been streaming a lot more since I've been home and shit. But like I don't even be streaming that frequently. I'm trying to get into it more. But yeah, man,
it's fun.
It is fun, man. It is fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I'd be on Twitch though.
That website you had sent us, Alex. That website you had sent us, Alex, about the PC builds. That shit is perfect if you like looking to try and like build a second PC.
Oh yeah, just logical increments is awesm. I love that website more than anything. Like they're great, but they add things that like aren't necessary. Like they'll add like an SSD to a $500 build for like a 250 gigabyte SSD, and I'm like, if you're gonna spend that money, don't get an SSD at 250 gigs, right? Save, get more money into the GPU, and then just get a regular hard drive, and then get an SSD later that's like a terabyte or 2 terabytes.
Yeah, you ain't I think shit on the 250.
Yeah, like 250 doesn't make any sense to me, right? But like,
especially if you're putting the OS on there.
Boom, so you're like at like 2 games now. So it's like it's a waste. I'd rather you get a bigger hard drive or a better GPU for that $200 or like $100 than anything else. So I mean, it's a great site, but they'll add things on there that I'm just like, that's not necessary, right? Yeah. But you know, we'll see what they come up with. But it's not bad.
Yeah, we live, by the way, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the podcast, man. We live, and for the people in the chat, shout out to everyone who pulled up. Really appreciate it. Let us know if our levels are okay. Don't tell us after the podcast that one of us was low. Let us know during the podcast so we can adjust the levels. But I hope everybody's doing well. Press Start Podcast episode 151. We definitely getting up there in the numbers now, man. Shout out to all the new viewers. We really appreciate it. And we're going to do our introductions for anyone new watching here who's not familiar with the cast like that. I'm going to start off with Alex. Say what's up.
Yes. Hey, everybody. If you haven't heard already, I am a big gamer for PC gaming. I stream on Twitch every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I make news videos. I also make some reviews, and I also do a series called Steam Recommends, where I find really obscure, kind of wild-ass games, and I make about a 10 to 15-minute video on them at the very beginning of the game and then introduce it to you there. I also do Stream the Series, where I pick a game from the beginning, and I stream every single game in that series. Right now we're doing Splinter Cell, and Splinter Cell, that's a good game.
Which one are you on right now?
I was watching it. I watched that stream.
Which one are you on right now?
The first one.
The first one.
Okay. Oh, the very first one.
The very first one. It's not bad. It's a little janky, but it's good.
It's been too long. To be honest, I don't remember how it go. Like I know I played like the first 2 way back on Xbox and shit like that. But
yeah, I was about to say that's the OG Xbox.
Yeah, right? OG Xbox. But it's been a while. Like they really need to like reboot the franchise or bring those games back and remake it like they're doing Mafia or something. I would like to return to that. Like the last Splinter Cell I played was Blacklist. And
what if I told you?
I think that was the last one.
Yeah,
the first one was Conviction.
Conviction is very good, man.
I think that was second to last.
The first one that I ever played was Conviction.
Like Conviction,
I was
man.
Like, oh, this is cool. But then I was like, this is kind of action-y. And then everybody's like, don't fucking play Conviction. You got to play it from the beginning. People tell me Chaos Theory is the best one. So I'm kind of hyped about getting into Chaos Theory.
Okay.
Oh, there's way more Splinter Cell games than I thought.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There are
There's
like
lot.
7 of them.
Isn't there
it's-
one like Double Agent or some shit like that? Or
So
no?
yeah,
Yup.
I got them all here. Let me see. So
They even had one on the PSP.
Yeah, there's
so
mass
yeah,
games,
I'm emulating the PSP one because
What you say? You stealing what?
Yep.
What happened? Oh man.
What this guy's a terrorist. Okay, so it is. I got Splinter Cell, then there's the Essentials on the PSP, then Chaos Theory, then Double Agent, then Conviction, then Blacklist. So and then Pandora tomorrow. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 7 games.
Okay.
The hell is Pandora tomorrow?
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's the second one. All right, I see. All
right. Jack, say what's up to the people, man.
What's good, everybody? How y'all doing, man? What's the date? The 21st. We under a month away. Y'all know.
Let's go.
Y'all know the vibes, man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Jack, I think
could have been under a week away, but we'll take it.
Yeah, we could have had it for 3 months ago, but shit happens. You know what I mean?
Jack, I think you would be proud of me, man. I got The Last of Us Platinum. You know what I mean?
Woo, that's fire, right? Oh yeah.
So I'm
put up on the online and all that. We ran some matches.
Yeah, I'm part of the 0.4% of people who did it.
It's 0.4 on there.
0.4% people who did it. So shout out to that. So I'm definitely ready for The Last of Us. But that multiplayer, bro, I don't like it. It's plain and simple. I don't like it.
Not, man?
Dog, it's just like a whole bunch of dickheads on that online, dog.
The community is trash.
And I play with Tony. And he's like showing me the ropes, right? Because I never really got into it like that, right? And he showed me the ropes, and the amount of scumbag tactics I see niggas be doing, bro. There's the map, the university, right? So Tony showed me a spot where you could plant a grenade past like a cardboard that it glitches off the map, so you can't even see this shit. Like the type of shit that niggas be doing in that is crazy. The purchase shotgun almost made me pull my hair out. The tactical, I was fucking with the tactical because I had to use that shit to even compete.
Oh, scumbag,
But it's a whole bunch of bullshit,
you have to get
bro.
lay down with that shit.
Exactly.
You know what it is? I'm hoping for the second one. I hope that the game is sped up. Like what bothers me about The Last of Us is the pacing really of the game. It just takes too long to do anything in that game. It takes too long to duck and then go pop your head off before you hit circle.
Yeah.
It takes too long just to run. If a man's throwing a Molotov,
the input delay is bad too.
but take it in.
Like,
we see the man getting ready to throw the Molotov. All right, so I'm already pressing left to run out the way. But it's just too late. It's like nothing you can do, bro. It's like nothing you can do. So like it's just like certain shit like that just be like kind of triggering me in the multiplayer. And you could chop it up to the nigga being trash. I'm okay with it. I'm not really that good in that multiplayer, but it's just the movement in that game needs to be more fluid and faster though. I don't know, man. I was struggling.
I remember when we was about to go from the Gears challenge to The Last of Us, and I had spent like 70 hours on Gears just playing with y'all, and then we finally did the challenge. And I went back to play Last of Us, like, yo, this shit is slow as hell. Like, just the movement. And so you said, yeah, you're right. You're right about the movement being bad. Like, you kind of just gotta like adapt almost and kind of like grow into it. Yeah. And then you'll feel a little bit better. But if you're used to playing fast-paced games and shit that reacts and responds quick,
yeah, you got it.
And you know what? It's always amazes me because I'd be having discussions with BG in the Discord sometimes. Like we'd be having a conversation. Like he'd be talking like how he hates games like Siege and stuff like that. But when you play The Last of Us, a whole lot of crawling that shit too, bro. A whole lot of crawling niggas just crawling, walking slow. Cause as soon as you move and run or do anything, you're obviously on the radar and shit like that. So there's a lot of crawling. Yeah, man. And the bloom. Oh my god, the bloom be pissing me off, bro. What do you guys think about the bloom?
You gotta put on the things to make you crawl faster and shit like that.
Yeah, but how about the bloom?
Oh yeah.
But how do you feel about the bloom though?
What you mean?
Like, you know how like you moving around, but the reticle like expands and you know what I mean?
Oh, when
how
the
do you feel
reticle
about that?
Oh,
that shit be triggering me too, because sometimes you have a nigga in the shop, but like it don't register sometimes. It's just weird, bro.
Yeah, because once you shoot, it gets bigger, and like the more you keep shooting.
See.
You gotta adapt, man. Get good.
Get good.
I was with you at first, but now you're starting to sound trash. I'm starting to take it back a little bit.
Yeah, I've had some trust me, I had some really bad games, but I had some decent games as well that I didn't do.
There were days in the Discord where I would come in and you were just like, "Yo, fuck this game,
bro." Yeah, bro. That shit.
What are you playing? Are you playing Counter-Strike? Like, what are you playing? Like, I was like really concerned.
Yeah, it was triggering me at some points. But J-Man, say what's up to the people, man.
What's going on, everybody? J-Man, of course, back checking in with the people. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share out the stream, let everybody know we live. And follow me on Twitter at jmain518. Hopefully everybody's doing well, staying safe, and let's get into the show.
All right, man. And since we're on the topic of The Last of Us, has anyone been paying attention to Kid Smooth stream, man?
Ooh, that thing fire. That thing,
Hey, yo, shout out to Smooth, man. Them streams have been having me crying,
bro.
Dog.
See,
he's funny as hell.
Even though I have these complaints about the multiplayer, I think all the mechanics works really well in the single player because obviously of the pace of the game, how you can play it. And I've played, no lie, I've played The Last of Us. I've actually played it 6 times now, counting my collectible playthrough. Because I did run it through.
Damn.
I did run through the game again on easy just to get the collectibles real quick and do all the stupid conversations. Which I missed one and it pissed me off and I had to search for it again. That shit triggered me. But I played through this shit 6 times. And watching like Smooth go through some of these sections on Grounded, you know, I just couldn't believe it, bro. Like I just couldn't believe how this guy was doing it. Like Smooth is someone. Jack, defend your mans, bro. Defend your mans.
You say you watching him play and then beat a section, you finally understand why he cheated. Like you understand now.
You can't. There was a part. Shout out to Smooth though. Shout out to Smooth. There was a part on the stream that was so funny. He was at the dam, bro. It was one enemy left there, bro. This guy refused to engage. Me and the Discord were watching that live together. We're like watching. I'm like, yo, Smooth, my nigga, his back is turned. Take out your bow and arrow and shoot the nigga and kill him, bro, and move on, bro. But he didn't do nothing. He walked around and ended up getting killed by the enemy, bro. My mind was blasted, bro. That shit had me.
Yeah, he tried to run past him, and the dude clapped him right in the back like OG Bobby Johnson's son. Got fucked up.
Yeah, that's your match, Jack. You got to defend him, bro.
I don't have to. Hey, listen. All I know is
he's on your podcast, Jack.
You have to defend him, bro.
He finna get that $800. You know,
he definitely gonna get it.
Right now.
He definitely gonna
get it. A lot of
it.
detractors, y'all want to hate on the boy Smooth.
He definitely gonna get
Getting through the game, even though he be stuck on pause for like 2-3 hours. He getting through the game. About to be in his bag, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna get through it. Like, doesn't he have like 12 hours left of the game? Like, bro, even if he spends 2 hours on each difficult section for the rest of the game, he has more than enough time.
I think he got it.
He has more than enough time. So shout out to Smooth. At least he's gonna cash out in the end of the day, man. But that shit was funny. This stream is hilarious. So make sure y'all check out Smooth's stream, man. I'm gonna plug his shit. Y'all check that shit if y'all haven't been watching. This shit is absolutely hilarious. But yeah, what y'all been playing? Stop
cheating, Smooth.
y'all, all right, yo, okay.
So explain this cheating thing to me, because I don't know what's going on.
Well, if you was watching his stream, a couple instances where he was like the sniper part, to be specific. Okay. This motherfucker died at least 200 times on that part. Spent like two hours on that.
Broke his game case.
Broke the game case. Rage quit the stream. And like, if you actually was watching the stream, he was literally doing the same thing. The routes he were taking, route over and over and over.
Oh, he didn't try to like learn from the mistakes.
Bro, he don't learn, bro.
He never does. He never does. So when he turns the stream on the next day, he beats that part in like 2 or 3 tries. 8 minutes. 8 minutes time.
It is the part.
Wait, he beats it after
turning on the stream the next day. He beats the part, and it's like, hold up.
So there are games where like puzzle games, right? Well, you get stuck on a puzzle forever, and then you turn the game off, and you go back to that puzzle, and you beat it, and like that. Like that's happened to me.
But we talk about Kid Smooth here, dog. Like listen, we gotta put that shit in this proper context, bro. Somebody who doesn't learn from their mistakes, period. He just like brute forces his way through to try and get through a part. And for him to beat it like that in that fashion, it was like that's something ain't right there, dog.
But J-Man, in the end of the day, yo, what can you do when it comes to these type of challenges? That's what that's like the risk you take with these type of challenges.
So where's the cheating part? Like, what's the cheating going on?
Okay.
If he looked up
he looked up a guide to finish it and get past the part.
Is it in the rules that he can't look up a guide?
Yes.
He can't get no outside help.
Clearly stated in the rule. Okay, no. No outside help and looking up a guide are very different things.
No, they're not.
It's both.
It's the same shit. They said don't look up.
We're literally banning people in this. I'm a mod in the chat. We're banning people for telling him what gun to use on certain parts.
Okay, but then
what route to take.
Is it in the rules that you cannot look up a guide?
Both.
Yes,
It's both.
yes, Alex.
Yes.
But the problem is, look,
It is.
since the way these challenges are set up, you just cannot prove these situations, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
You
You
won't
can't-
be able to
you
prove
can't
it.
prove
So you
that
have
he
to
didn't
just
look up a guide.
You can't prove it. You don't know he was looking it up a guide. It's just a risk you take when doing one of these challenges. So it's just something that people gotta accept. You know what I mean? It's something that you gotta accept.
The funny part too
can't
was when they
prove
had
it
him
or
look
not.
up his watch history, and he was like, "I can't find." He's like, "I don't know what my watch history is." Oh, yeah, it's click,
it's like
click,
his
click.
browser history.
Now his YouTube watch history to see if
Oh.
to see if he like been looking up Last of Us
You could just do
videos.
private. You could just do fucking incognito mode, and you're never
I
gonna
know,
see it there
I know.
either.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm
what's the
saying.
point?
Like, you cannot prove this type of
You-
stuff. So
you
why?
won't find out.
So why waste the energy? Really? You know what I mean? Like, just why waste the energy? Just enjoy the entertainment for what it is. You know, as long as like you're not invested in it yourself, like who cares, right? Like, who cares?
Bond's video was good though. He pretty much followed a route beat for beat of one on that damn part when he just ran through the whole shit and got to the
Oh,
door
really?
and through the molly at the people. Like it was like 5 people that come out the door if you rush the door. Typically they come out like slower, of course, as you get closer. But if you rush the door, they all come out at once. You just throw a molly and kill them
Yo,
all.
bro,
He
when I
did
seen that for the
same
first time, bro,
exact route,
J-Man,
bro.
yo, you know what's crazy? Yo, I never knew you could even do that.
Nobody did.
I never knew
So
that
he,
was
like,
even a
pulled all
thing,
these
bro.
strategies and things out of
I played the
nowhere.
game
Yeah.
6 times.
I didn't know
never
you
knew
could
that.
run through the sewer part.
The
He
sewer
ran-
part, exactly,
he
Jack.
ran
The
through
sewer part.
yo.
Never even knew you.
No,
could do
that one
that.
I
didn't know
did.
that
That one I did something like that similar, like run to the ladder. You mean? No, that.
Yeah, you could just run through it.
Yeah, you could run to the.
wait,
No,
he
but
like lifts him up.
hold on. Let me say something real quick. I've done that before. Like, I've ran to the ladder, but people like they have chased me though. That's the problem. They have chased me, and I would have to throw a molly or some shit to kill him before the button prompt will get up. But I've seen that part. As soon as he ran there, the button prompt was already there. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like,
You
yo, he
get
got
a lot of
lucky.
lucky breaks.
That was a lucky break.
Like the AI be hitting him 2 or 3 times before he died on grounded. I watched Erica play it. She getting hit one time. That like when I was playing it, bro. If I get hit one time, I'm dead, bro. He was taking mad hits.
Yeah,
What the
man.
fuck
Yeah, so
going
shout out to
Hmm.
shout out to
Shout out
Smooth.
But the,
Shout out to
you know
Smooth,
what was a
bro.
little bit skeptical though, and that's super problem. I'm gonna say one last thing. You know how like your AI partners get like they get grabbed up or they get choked out and the health thing will pop up above their head. He didn't even try to run back to help them. He just kept running straight for that section.
It's
where you
smooth,
go
bro.
and trigger the
So
cutscene.
he just like knew where to
bro.
go.
It's
It's like, hold up, dog. If you didn't know that was the way to go, wouldn't you run back so you don't fail that section?
Get your
so
money,
you can
King.
save the AI part.
Who
Bro,
knows, man? Who knows? You can't
Get
prove
your
it.
money.
Listen, I ain't got no money.
Yeah,
in
you
it.
gotta let it go, bro.
Dog.
Yeah, you gotta just let it go and just watch it for the
Oh, yeah,
entertainment,
we in
bro.
the pot together though.
So when
No
you say
challenge.
cheating, like right, like I think of like the Bloodborne controversy.
Oh,
Where it's like-
that reminds me.
I don't even remember
Yo,
that
wait, hold
one.
on. Let me say something real quick, Alex. Remember, see this? I learned my lesson was Smooth though. Remember that one time he was doing the Bloodborne challenge and he was on what? Is it the father? What's his name? Father.
Oh,
Father
Father G.
Father
yes.
G. That's right.
Yeah.
Remember, I had a little side bet going. I'm like, all right, Kid Smooth, you can beat this in 5 tries. I'll send you 20. I think the next day or some shit.
He beat it.
No, but he did it like some weird cheese that I've never seen before, man.
The
stair
stairs?
Oh, the
thing.
stairs.
I was like,
He looked that up,
what?
dude. He told me he
I'm
looked
like,
that up.
he admitted he looked that up. He finessed
he
me.
did, didn't he?
He finessed me and took
Yeah,
my money, bro.
definitely did.
He finessed me and
Oh
took
yeah,
my
you got
money,
finesse
man.
big time.
Ever since then, I learned my lesson. Yeah, I ain't betting. I ain't doing no challenges
Like-
with this nigga ever in my life.
The people that are like really just hurt by it are the people that thought Smooth was gonna be like honest about it.
Yeah.
This
Nah,
is,
he's a,
think about it. This is $800.
Hey, man, $800. I'm gonna have to look at 1, 2
By
guys.
any means, dog, you know what I mean?
If you're not
That
boy-
cheating, you're not trying.
that boy could be a politician with the spin he be putting on
Yeah.
shit, dog. That shit
Hey,
crazy.
see, that's why I
Okay.
can't even really get mad at him, bro. Like,
I
yeah,
can't- I'm not
if
mad
you're
at
a
him.
trash bag at games, right? Someone offer you $8 to do that. I might have to
Trash
look.
bag.
I might have to look a couple of guys up myself. Yeah, I can't even lie, bro. I'm gonna have to like, let me just look how I do this real quick. You know what I mean? Pull up. But I got some super chats. Let's read it real quick. He says, this one's from KJZDBZ191. He says, Kofi already starting off right with that Ultra Instinct greatness, bro. We're going to talk about that real quick. And this one's from eRock97. He says, shout out to the best podcast on this side. Salute. We appreciate you,
thank
eRock.
Appreciate it, dog.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, my bad.
Jack, you trying to get back in the good graces with BG after you've been trashing him for weeks?
What you mean? BG the
I-
homie, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I see you.
This one's from
Yeah.
E1 Matador 809. Says, The Last of Us 2 and Ghost's greatness will be epic, but Ghost will be next level. Sucker Punch have their hearts and soul to that game, the game of my life. That was one of my hot takes, bro.
Game of
Jack,
your life. Boy, would you just start gaming
Jack,
last week?
Jack, that was one of my hot takes, dog. I was saying off the record, I don't know if you recall, I was saying that The Last of Us will be critically acclaimed. It will be received better overall by the critics and everyone else, but Ghost of Tsushima will probably be the better game. That was my hot take. That was my hot take on off the record. But
you know what all this pre-release Ghost of Tsushima capping sound like to me? It sound like how people was capping for RE3 remake, how people was capping for Control, Days Gone. You know, games that came out and then people just completely turned their back on them. They don't want to play them. They dog shit to them. I can see the same thing happening. I'm a really big. You know, I like to do trophy checks, right? I need to start taking tabs on you motherfuckers that saying game of my life, made my grandma dick hard. I need to take y'all names down, man, and check y'all trophies, bro, because y'all ain't
Trophy checks.
You know what? But I will say this. I might have to walk back that hot take because after watching that inside gameplay of The Last of Us, that looked type heat.
Talk about it.
That looked type heat, yo. All the little nuances and
gameplay looks solid.
The gameplay looks really fucking good, bro. It looks really fucking good. I'm about to walk that shit back, though. You know what I mean? I'm about to take it back. This one's from Rafe the Emperor. He says, anyone see Bond's Exhibit A on Smooth? Finesse King. Yeah,
that video was crazy.
Yeah, we seen that.
Or is it the one where like Smooth just kept dying over and over?
No, it's another one. It's the one that you ran through the level.
Okay.
Oh.
I can't prove the sniper shit, but the fact that he knew to do that was a little too much.
Look,
you know what
listen,
I mean?
What do you mean?
Bond of all people being a wrestling fan, he should know. You lie, you cheat, you steal. Okay? That's the way to do it. And Smooth is playing the game.
Yep.
All right, yo, let's
shout
move
out to
on,
the
man.
sponsors.
But what's everyone playing right now, though? What's everyone on right now? J-Man, what you on right now? You playing the game?
Yeah, I just beat Doom Eternal yesterday.
Okay.
Oh, what you think about Game of the Year?
I ain't gonna hold you, dog. That might be my game of the year so far right
Wow.
now. Yeah, that shit is
J-Man?
amazing, man. Yeah, I played it on Nightmare with the controller, dog. I had my struggles. But it's just a solid game. And shout out to the pussies crying about the Marauder. The Marauder is literally like my favorite enemy to fight in that game.
Yes.
Like the Marauder is fuck. Like when they throw that Marauder in there, you be like shit. But then you just get busy, dance with him. You just gotta dance with him. That's all. You stay in that perfect range where he doesn't throw the dog at you, but he might, throw his axe slash at you, and then he might charge at you with the green eyes. Just dance with him. That shit is lovely. Love that,
dude. The Marauder is such a good enemy, and it's like people don't understand how that functions and actually works, and why he's a good enemy. Because the thing is, he's supposed to be the pressure that is in that game that you don't get from other enemies.
Yeah.
Right? He's like, okay, I've got all these other enemies here, and I have a chart of who I'm going to kill first, but then you add the Marauder, and you go, now I got to reorganize this whole thing because he's going to put pressure on me in ways that I cannot get around until every other enemy is out of my way.
Is out the way, yep. And then if you get too far, he'll throw the dog and stuff at you. Or if you get too close, he got the shotgun.
He's such a good enemy. And I figured out ways how to kill him with the rocket launcher. The super shotgun and the ballista are great combos.
Yep, that's what I was using.
It's a fantastic combo. But you can fake him out with a rocket. If you fire a rocket over his head, he'll turn around. You can nail him again with a lock-on rocket. There's so many ways to get him. You get him with an ice grenade and block him off there. People they're trying to use only the super shotgun because they're like, oh, it's a super shotgun. But they don't try to use the whole arsenal that you get in that game. And it's so good across the board.
Yeah, Kofi, I use every damn gun in that game. Every game on each room. Every gun I'm going through because each enemy is weak to certain things, and you just got to switch it up and get nice with it, man. It's dope.
This flow state where you're always moving, you're never bored.
Like I said, man, after each level, I had to even rest up after each level because that shit.
You needed a cigarette.
It drains you, yo. Especially when you're playing on that shit just be intense, yo. A whole lot of shit, a lot of fast movement. Doom is definitely up there with one of my favorite games of even this generation. It'll probably make my top 20 list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about that a little bit. I know there's quite a few games that are coming out this year that still gotta get ranked. Cyberpunk, The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, But I think we're gonna have a little bit of a conversation today of like, yo, what are just some of the best games? Yo, what's the best of the best? Some of the best games that y'all played this year. But Alex, what you been on before we get into
It's got to be this year.
I'm just saying, not now, but what you been on? What you been
So Splinter Cell is one.
playing?
And then I was playing Onimusha, but then I realized that Onimusha has like way more games to it. I only played the first one as a kid, so I was like, oh, I'm only gonna play this one. So now I want to do that for a stream the series. And then I finished South Park Stick of Truth. I'm sorry, South Park Fractured But Whole.
Okay.
Stick of Truth is a way better game. Stick of Truth is just better. It's a better game.
I've heard that.
And then I'm jumping on. I think I'm gonna do either Wonder Boy and the Dragon's Trap. But then I've also played a little game called Maximum Action.
Never heard
Let me
of
tell
it.
you about Maximum Action.
Never heard
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Maximum Action is GoldenEye style visuals with first-person Hotline Miami Max Payne 3 parkour.
Oh, have I heard of this?
Oh, yes, you have. And it is fucking good. That game
I'm about
is
to check it
so
out.
fucking good. And if you want Jack, you need to start playing games published by this company called New Blood. Jack, these games are right up your alley, bro. This is like the first person shooter Devolver Digital, my boy.
He just jumped and kicked this man in the head with 2 feet.
Yo, post that video
Yes, sir.
post that video in the
Dude,
chat so I can check it out.
drop kicks people, bro. You can take your fucking double shotgun and like rotate them out, fuck people up. Oh my god, dude, the game is so good. It's got a real cheesy 90s character action to it. It's got this 80s sort of like vibe. It's just Hotline Miami all the way through. It's so good. I'm super impressed by that game.
Jack,
Okay.
what you been on?
I've been playing. Let's see, I'm playing 3 things right now. Playing the DLC to Dishonored 1.
How many times you gonna play this Dishonored shit, my nigga, dog?
I ain't never played
Damn,
DLC,
bro.
man. I ain't
What are you
never
playing,
played.
Jack?
I'm trying to get to number 2, man. I gotta play DLC for the story is continuous. I gotta play that. So
Right.
playing that, playing Steam World Quest on Google Stadia, card-based RPG in the Steam World franchise.
On what?
On what?
On what?
On Google Stadia. I know
Huh?
you only heard that in a long time.
What's that?
Huh?
What is that?
Exactly. I know.
Ain't that in beta still? Or what?
Yo, hold on. So Jack, you're playing shit on Google Stadia, but you refuse to play shit on Xbox?
You know why? Because Google Stadia has a thing called exclusives, right? So
Oh
you know,
my God.
all back.
But
I
Jack,
said
weren't you the guy who said that
already.
if you want a game on a console, you should buy that console?
Absolutely.
So then why didn't you just buy an Xbox for Steam World Dig?
Steam World Quest ain't even on it.
Nah.
It's not even on PlayStation. It's on the Switch. Who gonna buy it? So
I'm
Oh, you can buy Switch right
I'm
now.
just wild that this man is actually, on Google Stadia playing some games over Xbox.
Wow.
You
Unacceptable.
got to have a subscription at this point now, though, right?
Nah, I mean I got a 2 months, free trial. I'm not buying
2
it.
months? God damn.
Yeah. I ain't buying that bullshit. Y'all know the vibes with that. I'm not buying that.
So Jack would rather pay for Stadia
Oh, absolutely.
than
Then buy a Switch.
buy a Switch.
All that. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What else you been playing, Jack?
Last thing I've been playing, this game is called Daymare 1998. It's heavily inspired by Resident Evil 2, and it's also one of the worst games.
You had me at RE2 and you lost me.
It got some glimpses of it's kind of campy, kind of corny in a way. It has a little bit of charm to it, but the way they designed the game I couldn't recommend it to nobody. Dog.
Why you playing it, bro? Why you
What
playing
is
it?
it about the design?
Man, I didn't buy that game, but it's okay. It's not okay. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know.
All right, so this is what I've been playing. Like I said, I got the platinum in The Last of Us, so I was playing the multiplayer for 3 days straight. I've been playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. I've been getting back into that game heavily because of the new character that they put in. They put in Ultra Instinct Goku, which he's amazing. He's absolutely amazing.
Got to be.
He's incredible. From counters, he has, And it's just his moveset, and it's just insane, bro. Like, I just can't wait to see what, like, real tournament players are going to do with this character, because, like, he's absolutely bonkers. So I've been playing that. You know, we've been still dabbling into Forza Horizon 4. You know, me and the Discord, we get together and we do some group races. Have a lot of fun on that. Shit is lit, J-Man. You should pull up, man. Shit is lit, doc. On the Forza Horizon.
Racer?
Huh?
Oh, Forza. That's on Game Pass, right?
Yeah, that shit is lit, bro. That shit is so fun.
Who's the worst?
What you say? Who's the worst?
Who's the worst?
Yo, Tony is trash, bro. That boy Tony. Okay, yo, he could carry me in The Last of Us, but that nigga can't drive for shit, bro. Tony, I'm calling you. I know you in the chat. He big trash. He stayed being last. Okay, who the worst niggas in that? Who's the worst niggas? Tony's definitely the worst. E-Rock. E-Rock is definitely trash. I know you in the chat. He be talking shit about me all the time. That boy trash. E-Rock trash, bro. Another nigga who's trash in that. Ooh, Benji big trash too. Benji's trash too. Benji's big trash. Yeah, Benji's big trash too. You know, no cap. He trash too. You see, I'm not even the best. Like, I don't cap. The best, man, is someone in our Discord called Hyena. He's a beast in that game. Someone called Chance. He's a beast in that game as well. And
Jack getting watched by Chance the Rapper.
And Charles. I don't know if you know someone named Charles Jack. He's really nice in the game. I think I hover around like 5th. I'm like 5th best. I think I'm around 5th or 6th best still.
People are worse than 5th or 6th. Oh, man.
But a lot of people pull up. It's a lot of fun. Like Forza Horizon, them races, like, honestly, that's Microsoft's best game. Like, and it's one of my best games of this generation, bro. No cap. Like,
best
Forza,
game or best game? Which one?
This is like their best game that they got, I think. That's actually produced by an in-house studio. It's better than Gears. It's better than Halo that they put out this year.
Ooh, better than Gears.
It's the best game that they got.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Forza Horizon 4 is the best game that they got. And I highly recommend you check out that game. Put that Xbox hate aside and check out that game. That game is actually top tier, bro. It's really, really top tier. It does need some work when it comes to like online matchmaking. It's just that Windows Store is just fucking dog shit, bro. Like the Windows Store is dog shit. Sometimes it's connection. Sometimes there's connection issues. No, it's not on Steam. Hopefully the next one is on Steam. But Forza Horizon 4, top tier game, bro. Top tier. And I'm not lying to you. Top tier. So we've been playing that and Halo 2 Anniversary. Halo 2 Anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah, because the original Halo is pretty broken.
Yeah, so those are all the games that I've been playing. I also been, playing a little bit of Sleeping Dogs. I think I'm gonna finish that on PlayStation as well.
Fire.
Yeah, so that's all the games I've been on. I've been on a lot still, man. But it's a good time, man. This quarantine, man. I have a lot of time, man. I've been getting platinums. Yeah, I've been chilling. I just have a lot of time. I feel like Jack move at home right now. Shit is crazy. It's nice though.
You feel amazing.
You working from home, dog. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You work from home.
Self-employed. We fucking with it. I mean,
Yeah. All right, so Mafia 2 Remaster dropped. Did any of y'all check it out? I know we discussed on our last podcast that were they going to give it away for free for us PC users, and they indeed gave it away for free. I did install it and played it. It's running amazing on my PC. It looks amazing. Yeah. Mafia 2 is honestly one of my favorite games ever too. If I were to make a list, it would be up there. Like, that story is absolutely incredible. Mafia 2, I love that game. The voice acting, the music. I just love Mafia 2, man. I played the game 3 times, and I'm gonna play it again with this remastered version. On PC, the textures are just improved. It's not like something absolutely like a crazy remake, but you could definitely tell the textures are improved. Jack, you plan on playing through Mafia 2 Remastered? I heard they were giving away for free on PlayStation Malaysia or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Malaysia had that thing.
I think they stopped it though. But honestly, what's crazy, I was weary about Mafia 2 Remastered, and Kofi, you are the only person, even people that got PCs, you are the only person I heard say something positive about this game.
That's a fact.
Really?
That is a fact.
I know it's bad on consoles. I know it's bad on consoles. Bro,
the game is running like 10 frames per second sometimes. It's just like it stopped moving. It runs way worse than the last gen version. Like, I don't know what the fuck they did. It looks horrible in certain parts. I don't know what the fuck happened with this game as far as what made it definitive. I don't get it. But I don't know, dog.
Bro,
Maybe
I
that's all
was
the
I was looking
up.
at the comparison videos and it didn't look like it
It's
looked
not
like other than like a
drastic.
resolution bump and then like some texture improvements and maybe like some shadow stuff. It didn't look too crazy. In terms of a remaster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Bro, on my PC, well, then again, I have a pretty strong rig. So, but on my PC, I'm having no issues, no glitching, no audio problems, none of that. That shit's running smooth.
I need a comparison.
And it's really nice, bro. It's really nice. Great game, man. Alex, you haven't played Mafia 2, you said, right?
I've never played a single Mafia game.
Maybe you should wait for the first one to come out and play them in
You
order.
know, you need to wait.
Just wait for the first one and play it in order, I guess.
It's like a GTA, right?
It's like a GTA.
Yeah,
it's not. The stories really do not connect. Besides like Mafia 2 and 3, I
I mean,
believe.
those games really don't.
I think Mafia 2 and 3 connects. Mafia 1 connects as well.
Mafia 1 and 2.
I don't.
Yes, it
Yeah.
connects.
Okay. I never played Mafia 1, so I wouldn't know. But
That's what I was about to ask because I was gonna wait for 1 to come out and then just play 1 and 2.
Okay.
I was trying to catch
The one is in 2. You wouldn't know it if you didn't play.
if you didn't play it.
Yes. All right. So, yeah, that came out. And I'm glad the PC version is free. So if you guys already have it in your Steam library or something, pick it up. What's it called? It was free on PlayStation Malaysia. Like I said, it's a free game.
Yeah.
You guys, all you have to do is just like make an account, I believe, and you could get it for free.
Yeah. I don't know if it's still up though.
Oh, you
Yeah,
don't
you
know
gotta
stuff?
make it.
Okay, maybe they switched it up. But let's talk about Ghost of Tsushima. We got new information about the game. A lot of people were concerned, including myself, how the game just kind of looked like it was gonna be like I might be a little bit too easy. You know what I mean? How it was displayed. But we got some new information about the game that, like, you could die in like 3 hits, and it's gonna be a very challenging game apparently, or some shit like that, right? We got a lot of new info on the game, and I'm glad to hear it. What's your thoughts on?
Yeah, because I don't even think he took a hit in that state of the play.
Yeah.
State of play fucking gameplay video.
Yeah.
That's why I was like the first gameplay display was better because it actually showed him taking some hits and especially in that one-on-one duel. So for them to come back out and say it is a challenging game, that's just some reassurance that we needed to know that the game ain't gonna be as easy as we think or easy as that video looked. So that was good.
Another game that looked pretty easy when it was revealed was Star Wars Fallen Jedi or Jedi Order or whatever that shit's called. But when the game actually came out and we played on the harder difficulties, it was actually a real challenge. Like, it was pretty good. So I'm glad that Ghost is not gonna be like a cakewalk, because he was beasting in that demo like crazy. They said that the game is inspired by Zelda Breath of the Wild.
No wonder I'm not liking it.
Shadow of the Colossus. What's your thoughts on that?
No wonder I don't like the way the fucking look. 2 games I don't fuck with.
Man, 2 of the best games ever made. Crazy.
Yeah, that's why I guess that's why I'm fucking with it too, because I love Zelda Breath of the Wild. They said there's gonna be no rewards for killing animals in the game.
So I guess you don't get like, how some games are like animal
crafting,
skins for crafting and stuff like that. Yeah,
I don't think so.
It's none of that.
They said that they confirmed that the main weapon will be your katana, your sword, but there's gonna be other gadgets that you can use. So it doesn't look like one of those type of games where you're gonna have like multiple different types of weapons.
Yeah, I think all we know of right now is the sword and the bow and arrow.
Sword and bow and arrow. Yeah.
What if there's durability?
What do you mean?
For the weapons?
Yeah.
People will cry about that, bro. People hate that shit.
That'd be crazy.
I like that in games.
I don't think.
I think it brought another challenge to Zelda, to be honest, and it forced me to use different weapons. Because let's be real, like if it didn't have that, like you'd probably be just using the Master Sword like the whole time. You know what I mean?
All day.
You'd just be using the Master Sword.
It's what people wanted to use the whole time, just like in Doom Eternal. Like they're like, I just want to use this and only this. So it's like, no, you can't.
You got to strategize a little bit. Save certain weapons for certain enemies.
Yeah,
people just want that brain turn off. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of like that aspect in Breath of the Wild. Like, what I think it could have improved on that if they let you craft weapons, though. I think that would have just solved.
Or even repair them.
Or repair them. I think that will solve the issue. I think that solves the issue. Yeah, your weapons could break, but you could repair it, or you could craft the same weapon that you have. You know what I mean? I think that would be like such a dope feature. I don't know why the game didn't have that. I think that's
there was a repair guy in Zelda Breath of the Wild. He would repair your weapons if you wanted him to. If I remember, he was in the Zora location, but it wasn't really like emphasized really well, and it wasn't really.
Really, I don't remember. Tell me, I put like 100 and some hours in. I don't remember that. There was something that repaired your weapons.
Yeah, I think
I'm
I
not
think
sure
so.
about that. I'm not sure about that. So then I
I
missed
think it
that
was in the
completely.
Zora location.
I don't know. I missed that completely. Then
So
I don't know.
he was like hard to find. Then it was like you had to give specific like items for him to repair it, and then it was
Okay.
weird.
It says there are 2 weapons, however, that can break and weaken and be repaired. They are tied to the Zoras. So
There's
I
only
guess
2 weapons. So it's
specific weapons.
it's specific weapons.
So it's 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think it was like a trident was one of them.
Oh, you can fix it. Yeah. Because you do get like a special trident. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
That game's
Trident being
amazing,
one of
bro.
them.
Breath of the Wild is amazing,
Trident.
bro. I love that game, bro. I niggas be hating on that shit. That game is incredible. I love that game.
It's a good game.
Yeah, that's a really good game. In other news,
Oh wait, Jack. There's no morality system in this game, so I know you hate those in games.
Well,
what do you mean
yeah,
you could kill whoever you want, right?
a lot of shit be fake.
Yeah, or just like you know how it's, Infamous Second Son, how you had like the good side and the bad side, and each side had different endings and shit like that, but only one was canon.
Trash.
So yeah.
Yeah. In other news, what's it called? Like I mentioned earlier on the podcast, The Last of Us, we got a inside look at the gameplay where Neil Druckmann was explaining shit, why the game offers like certain features, like lets you crawl through the grass, and we got some new details about the game. You cannot 100% buff Ellie in your first playthrough. I guess like you can't like soup up all your weapons and shit. And we learned some new details about the game. Jack, did you watch that video?
Yes.
What did you think?
It's pretty much shit I already seen them say before, but I mean, you know, if you ain't seen it, you know, they got new, of course, movement, escape options, you know, hiding in grass like they did in Uncharted 4. But you're not completely hidden if you're in grass. So if a motherfucker walk up on you or they close, they can see your grown ass in the grass, like crouch.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit of reality to that. I'm just looking forward to the game. I just want to play
Crawling
the game.
under vehicles.
Yeah, that's gonna be mad annoying if that's online. I know that's gonna be online.
That's gonna be online.
You think it's
bro.
gonna be online?
I
somebody shoot you through the head from under a fucking Honda Civic.
Oh,
bro. I'm
man.
losing.
Oh, yeah.
It's over with.
Wait, yeah, you got a point though. They might I don't know. They might just have to limit how many areas you can crawl underneath or something. Because that's gonna be
You can't be able
annoying.
to pull people from under. Oh yeah, the dodge button. They got a dedicated dodge.
You could
button.
jump. They got a jump button now.
Yeah.
But you
Oh,
know what they're
shit.
gonna say? They're gonna say like if you don't want to get killed by somebody that's hiding underneath, so I'm use lesson mode or some shit like that.
God.
So I got a
Yeah, I know
question.
we don't used to be using that shit.
It's not that we have like this wide range of movement. Do you guys think, you know, the hardest difficulty is going to be a lot more manageable this time since you have so many options now? What do you think?
I think the game is gonna be easier
You think
than
it's
the first one.
It's going to be hard.
difficulty.
You think it's going to be easier?
Yeah, because I think from what I recall, her knife doesn't break. So like you can, to my knowledge, maybe they limit who you can come behind and like take out.
Mhm.
But if that's the case, like you can shiv enemies, the verticality of it with the jumping, crawling underneath stuff.
The
And
dogs, though, man.
the dodge button, just the agility of Ellie and stuff like that. Like the only like enemy I can see being a problem is like the dogs, because they can sniff out your trail, so they'll follow your trail.
You can pull from under shit too, though. Like they see, like enemies look under shit now, so
Yeah,
they
they
see
look
you
under.
yeah, they're gonna pull you away from under there. That's probably an insta kill right there. So
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
think they like choke you out, and then you can like do the button. On grounded, it might be an instant kill. But
Yeah, they probably just off your shit.
And I got a
I'll give you
question
the button
for
mash option out of it.
I got a
Yeah,
question for
shoot
y'all
you.
and the people in the chat. Your first playthrough, y'all going straight to the hardest difficulty? How do you guys do this? Do you guys play it on normal first, then jump to the hardest after, or do you guys just jump straight? You know what I mean? Straight to the hardest. What do you guys do?
shit, if ground is available, I'm going straight to it.
Straight to grounded?
Only reason
Yeah, straight to
if
ground.
ground is available from the jump, I'm not playing on ground.
Really?
Simply because I have to feel. I feel like I got to rush through the game now because of the way this community is. You know what I mean? I can't take my time when I can't enjoy it. I gotta beat the game real quick. Then second playthrough, I play on ground. I can't do that first playthrough.
But why would you let the community influence how you want to play a game? Just play the game you want to play.
It's the way it is, man.
I'm going straight to
You got a
grounded,
whole
bro.
bunch of fucking dickheads and meat eaters. Like I can't play the game in a calmly fashion. Like I just
So
gotta
just-
run through the game.
Just play the game in a calmly fashion.
You know what I like to do? I like to get the trouble out the way first and cruise control on easy maybe for a second playthrough to get the collectibles and shit. That's what I do. I usually go for the hardest, then I go to something mad easy, and I just fly through the game and do all the miscellaneous things in the game. That's how I usually tackle these kinds of games and stuff like that. But I see what Jack's saying. He wants to get through the game so he doesn't get spoiled with the story.
Jack's out here worrying about what other men think of him. That's
no, he just doesn't want to get spoiled on the timeline. I
Jack.
Safety precaution. I play on Survivor or Hard if they got that available, but I'm not playing on Ground in the first place. I can't do it.
I hope they do like God of War in detail, like each difficulty and like how the harder difficulties makes it a different game and stuff like that.
I hope this is
Not
a hard
just slap it on.
You see they also mentioned that like the world that they put you in is a lot bigger, and they're saying that like you could play through this whole game and miss like story beats apparently if you didn't
I like that.
you didn't travel to these locations or you didn't explore properly in the area. You'll completely miss things. Apparently it's so much bigger than The Last of Us 1. So I'm looking forward to that a lot.
Well, I can't wait to play the version I'm gonna play.
What version you gonna play?
That's YouTube version.
Oh God.
It seems
Yeah.
Like the scripted events you can miss. That remind me of like Red Dead 2.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Talking about Naughty Dog, you see how they found a way to turn off the comments on Twitter?
Yeah, dude. Well, no, Jason Schreier turned comments off too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new feature.
And he was trolling a few people too. It was really good. I liked when Jason did it because he was like only so and so can respond, and it was like some PlayStation guy that had like 40 followers who had to lock his own account. I was like, whoa, something must have happened with this guy.
So I actually want to have a little bit of a discussion about this. What do you guys think about that feature coming to Twitter where you can tweet something, but people can't respond to that? I see some people are against that. Are you against that? Or are you guys for that? Jack,
It doesn't matter, man.
how do you feel about that? You feel like it creates an echo chamber? That's what some people are complaining about.
Twitter's
I could
already
see that. Sure, yeah. I could see the increase of an echo chamber. I'm sorry, Jack. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's already one. I mean, people got their followings, they got their followers, they hive minds or whatever. They say something and they got big enough a following. It don't matter what even if it's the silliest shit you never read, you really can't refute it because yeah, what it is. I don't mind it.
You see what happened to Kid Smooth when he came at your rage.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is that guy? Who is that guy?
Who is that guy? Yeah.
Yeah, is that guy like someone like who is he? Like, what is he, a YouTuber?
Rage, yes.
He's a YouTuber?
Yeah, I think he's a YouTuber. I think.
He made it big. It's a dude in the community, much like Kid Smooth. I actually compare him to Kid Smooth all the time. This dude named Flight in the 2K community, and he kind of like a walking L to a lot of people, but people still fuck with him. It's like jokes and shit. But he made his channel pretty much. It's like compilations of Flight Rage and this shit like that. He got like dinner. I think he probably got like 1 million subs now doing that shit. Damn. He started doing his own original content too now though. He do his original content.
Okay.
But like pretty much like Jack said, like the people on Twitter that's gonna want to say what they want to say, and like what's the difference between somebody like tweeting something and then you disagree with it, and then you write something in the comments and they just ignore you, like. You put that there, but the people are gonna see and read and believe what they want to believe. So them blocking comments ain't even gonna really change much. Plus, now you can still quote tweet the ones that have blocked comments. And if you actually know on Twitter, if you click the retweet button, you can see now the retweets with comments now. So you can see what people actually say about a tweet and the retweet with comments.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. See, so they defeat the parameter. I mean, if somebody want to get their shit
it's
off.
not even defeating the parameter. Like I think. I hate bringing up Jason again, but when he came on, it was like the reply tweet that gets the most likes is what stays up top, and if it's like a really fucking bad tweet, that's why he blocks, which I guess makes sense. So it's like for people like that deal with like a lot of bullshit all the fucking time, it's not a bad tool to use if you're gonna put out like a hot take, right?
Yo, I don't want to talk to these niggas, bro.
But then quote tweeting is still there.
I don't want to talk to these niggas, Jack. Some of these niggas I don't want to talk to, bro.
I don't want to talk to them.
I don't care about their opinion of some of these guys too, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
So I can see myself. I can see myself,
like,
using that feature a lot, bro. Because sometimes I don't want to talk to some of these people.
If you're stupid, I just block you. It's like, I let you know, like I'm blocking you for being an idiot. But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
have a
bro.
good one.
Yeah.
And to be honest though, if you got to do your own research on the internet anyway. If you believe everything for face value on the internet, then you a dumb motherfucker anyway, and you should be
A lot of
believing
people
some
do,
dumb
man.
shit that people say. I know that, and that's why this feature I don't care because people are dumb anyway. So it's not going to change those dumbass people that just believe everything that they read.
Yeah.
So it's not going to change.
Yeah. Well, The Last of Us got a PS4 Pro edition. What was your thoughts on that? Y'all seen it?
Trash.
I'm not
There's a
really.
difference. It just looks like a black console.
But
Yeah, you got
Black console with a tattoo on it.
I will say
Oh,
this.
boy.
This is probably the most in detail they went. They actually engraved or laser etch or whatever they call it. At least it's laser etch.
Yeah.
I think it looks.
Oh, it wasn't one of them water skin tattoos?
Yeah, it wasn't
that
just
you
one of
gotta
those flat surfaces. So
rub it in?
it seems like they
got a
took a
question.
little bit of effort in it. So
I got a question about that PS4. Now I read it said 2 terabyte storage, right?
mm-hmm.
But when I clicked the product page, they're coming out with a separate Seagate 2 terabyte hard drive. So does the actual console got 2 terabytes in it, or are they just talking about their hard drive?
I have
That's
no
what I
idea.
wanted to know.
I did see the Seagate
I
thing.
think it's the Seagate hard drive that has the 2 terabytes.
So the console ain't got 2 terabytes.
No,
Correct.
I don't think so.
But you
I think
already
it has
got
one.
a 2 terabyte console already, right?
Yeah, I already got one. I wouldn't buy that shit no way, but I'm not really feeling.
Jack, don't do it.
Yeah,
I'm not-
it's not.
Oh,
Really
yeah, it
doing
says
much
it right
for me,
here.
though.
The console itself is 1 terabyte.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, right
I'm-
here.
But my question is like, who's buying a PlayStation 4 this late into the game? You got to be like some Last of Us lover or a collector, like to really buy this console at this point. Like, who's
It
buying
don't
this
say. I
console?
think it already.
Or ma'am. I think ma'am's.
It already sold out?
Yeah, I think so. Because BG was trying to order one to
Just say
flip
or
it.
ma'am.
You caught that?
And nobody caught that? Oh man.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think it already sold out.
it's already
I
sold
would
out.
have
Wow,
liked it though if it was a different color. I think they should have added
bro.
some
Like
color
the
to it.
PS5 is
Maybe we'll
dropping.
get that white.
The PS5 is dropping in what, like 5-6 months, or like 5 months, 4 months? How much? I don't even know what time of the year it is. Yeah, I'm lost. So like 4 months from now or some shit in November.
Yeah, you gonna get those enthusiasts, those collectors that might pick this up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't get it. But the console, just it looks mid. It's like PlayStation's custom consoles all generation. They all been mid. I think we got the best one, Jack. To be honest, I think we got the best looking one.
The 500 million joint.
Yeah, I think the 500 million
Yep.
joint is probably
No,
the
the
nicest
best
one.
looking one was the PS1.
Yup, the 20th anniversary.
See,
That was-
PS1
See, that one is
was the-
nice, but I think I like the controller more than anything on that. Like the console look nice, but I still think the 500 million looks the best.
If they,
out of
but
all
they
of
should
them.
have like really redone it and like put the top on it to where like the open case like the PS1 had, like that would have been dope.
Oh, like the flip top.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
This is one
and then
thing.
the fucking big buttons.
Yeah, this is one.
Hey, Kofi,
thing
you ever
that-
seen one in Japan?
What you say?
The Persona 5? You ever seen the
Oh,
Persona 5?
I seen like a white one. That one looked kind of tough too. It didn't look
Yeah,
too
nah,
bad.
that shit-
They-
yeah,
it,
Persona
didn't,
5.
it didn't look too bad, but
It was a pro or a
it was
Yeah,
a
it was a
pro.
pro.
It was a pro.
That joint was fire.
Yeah, but
Oh, this white one?
Yeah.
there's like 3 of them, yo, Jack. There's like 3 of them.
It's just nice, yo.
Yeah, it's like 3 of
I
them.
like that design on the top.
Yeah, it's not bad. But overall, this generation, we're gonna give Microsoft a W for something. They definitely had the better custom consoles, yo. They 100.
Oh yeah, not even close.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Oh, they got to do something right, I guess.
So it makes me worried about because the DualSense, we all been like, all right, if they get the right colors, then it'll look a little bit better. So hopefully they've been all right though with controller
The
colors.
Controller
so.
colors, it's been
Yeah,
fine.
I
It's
feel
been
it,
fine with controller colors. It's definitely been fine. What's it called? Did you guys see the footage of Gears of War 3, PS3, the PS3 version or some shit
Yes.
online?
I heard that was fake.
Well, I heard it actually wasn't fake. Jamie, you know?
Yeah, it was real, but it wasn't. They said it wasn't. It wasn't for like them releasing Gears 3 on PS3. It was just them testing out the engine because they were doing games like Unreal Tournament 2, and they just were testing out Gears of War 3 at the same time.
Okay.
So, but I call bullshit on that because even Jack, he was like one of the ones that brought it to my attention about how Gears is rumored to be coming to PlayStation.
Bro,
It was.
I think they was tested it, to be honest for that.
if you take it in, Gears, Microsoft only bought Gears only a couple years ago, bro. It hasn't been that long.
Bro,
They only bought
I'ma tell
Gears
you
just
what
now.
happened.
I remember that. Go ahead, Jack.
yeah. it was a game trailer. Jeff Keighley was doing the PS4 launch event, and Epic Game was supposed to be there to make an announcement. And around this time, they was really heavily teasing Gears on PlayStation.
Yeah,
they were.
I remember that.
And then a couple of weeks after that, Microsoft bought the Gears of War IP. Some shit like that. It was like around the same time.
I remember that.
And then Epic Games, I watched that special event. Epic Games wasn't even there. Like, what the fuck were they announcing? So I don't know, man. Maybe I don't know. It was weird.
I think honestly, Microsoft didn't buy the IP. I think we probably would have seen it on PlayStation for real. I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. I think we would have seen it because I remember that was heavily rumored at one point. Then right after that, Microsoft announces that they bought the IP. Like, it was crazy. Like, they bought the IP. I don't know. So
as they should.
Maybe it was a tactics for them to get the right price for the game. Who knows, yo? Who knows what's going on in the background?
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's like what the Cowboys is doing to Dak Prescott.
Yeah. Wasn't it Cliffy B
we got Andy Dalton now. You go ahead and, you know what I mean? Don't take this money. Hit the market, fuck boy.
Cliffy B, another person came out and said it. Yeah, it's indeed PS3 though. Cliffy B said it was fake, but another person came out and said, yeah, it is PS3 footage, but it wasn't for the purpose of release though. That's what J-Man's saying.
Yeah. I think it was an Epic employee to be exact.
Yeah, it was someone from Epic too, so there we go. And since we're talking about Cliffy B, he did say putting Lawbreakers on PS4 instead of Xbox was a mistake. Jack, how do you feel about this? He has regrets of putting Lawbreakers on PS4 over the Xbox One. How do you feel about this, sir?
You know, I respect Cliffy B for what he's done for the gaming industry. These two people specifically, Cliffy B and David Jaffe. Right?
Yep, David Jaffe.
They are so fucking jilted, salty, upset. It's like, you know what I mean? Like 50 Cent said, damn, homie, what happened to you? In high school, you was the man, homie. Like, what's going on? Bro, they so salty that and what's crazy is I'm sure their acumen and knowledge is probably still needed in the game industry, but the fact that they so fucking narcissistic, bullheaded, and do just outright dumbass shit with their game direction, nobody's willing to hire them. It just is what it. That's why they got to make their own studio, right? They not willing to work under nobody, and I can understand wanting to have be the boss and all that. But look at their recent titles. They've lost touch with what the fuck the gaming industry is. Like, just let that shit go, man. You ain't got to be salty. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know what these dudes, man. I can't listen to them no more, man. It's sad, bro. They going outside, bro.
Yeah, that boy David Jaffe, is appearing on Zaire's podcast. Like, what's going on? What's going on here, bro?
How do you go from making God of War? You make God of War Twisted Metal, Fanatica. How the fuck you in the podcast? Like, bro, I should have
that's a pretty big fall off, bro. Like, how do you go from making God of War, creating God of War, to being on Zaire's podcast?
Some night I eat chips for dinner, right? Why am I talking to David Jaffe? It don't make no sense. It's Cliffy B. Like, come on, man. Don't you got a Porsche? Like, take your nut ass off. Ain't you a millionaire, bro?
Yo, that is crazy. What a fall off, bro.
That's not real, is it? That's not real.
What?
So why do y'all think he said like that?
Hold on. We need to back up. David Jaffe is not on Zaire.
He is. He has a show with Zaire, bro. The creator of God of War has a show with Zaire, from what I heard. I haven't watched it, but I heard it.
They had a weekly podcast called Ebony and Ivory, dog.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't make this shit up, man. What the fuck is going on?
Yo, he fell off, bro. David fell off, bro.
I'm not hating. I'm just stating. Like, what the fuck y'all got going on, man?
First of all, there's only one Ebony and Ivory, and that's me and Hardhead. Secondly, why is David Jaffe, the creator of God of War, on a podcast with Zaire?
That's crazy, bro, to think about. Even saying that shit in a sentence is just wild, bro. Fuck around, see Corey Barlog there next, yo, nigga. Like, what the hell?
If he go out like that, I'm done with gaming, dog. If I see Corey Barlog anywhere near this fucking community, dog, if I see a crap gamer, I'm out. I want no part to this shit, dog. Real talk.
That man fell off heavy. Shit is crazy.
What is this reality that I'm living in? This has to be an alternate timeline.
No, it's true, bro. It's very true, man. Shout out to them, bro.
They did a couple episodes, man. I think it was like 2 episodes. I think they had did.
They did a little series, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, shout out to them.
Shout out to them, bro. Do y'all thing, man.
I can't be
They
mad
did
at
order too.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But J-Man, what were you saying about Lawbreakers? You were saying something?
Oh no, because he didn't go into detail pretty much about what he meant. He said he's gonna write, put it in his book or memoir or some shit that he was writing. But I was just about to ask you, like, what do y'all think he meant by that? That
Probably the marketing.
You know what? I think he might have mistaken his group of fans. That's why, to be honest. Like, the people who probably fucked with Cliffy B were probably Xbox dudes to begin with. You know what I mean? Like, he's the one who, worked on the Gears of War franchise. And you would think that most of his fan base and most of the people who know him are Xbox dudes really fuck with him, right? So that shit dropped on PS4 and flopped. But I don't think that game would have done well on Xbox either way, though. That game just had like no identity, like
nobody's playing it. Bro.
Yeah.
Even then, like the game is not designed for a console. That game was a PC game. It's an arena FPS with verticality, jetpacks, and a momentum physics. Like that game was never going to serve on console, period.
I think it was a PC exclusive at first too, and then they changed it.
And then additionally to that, like it was free to play, and then it reeked of Overwatch, and then like it had good ideas, but it didn't really implement them well, and then there was no real training for the player to really learn everything. Like there was just so much that they did wrong in that game to really put it into perspective. At its core, it was a great arena shooter, but arena shooters don't make it anymore. That's from like my time. That's my era.
Had no
That's
identity. The characters was whack. The tutorials were terrible in the game to actually teach you how to play the game. Like it just had so many issues. It is what it is, man. The game flops, games flop, man.
The rollout was horrible.
Yeah.
At one point it was free, then it was paid, then it was like free again. It was like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, there was one moment where I had to I think I was talking to BG and I was like, you have to shoot behind you when you're in 0G to move forward faster. He's like, I didn't know that. I was like, yeah. And he did. I was like, holy shit, the game bad, opens
bro.
up.
The tour,
but it's just bad tutorials.
Really bad to teach you the mechanics of how to play the game. This is what happens, man. The characters look kind of whack. They weren't really inspiring like Overwatch. Like, how people just fall in love with the characters and their designs. Like, I don't know.
If we're going to talk about Overwatch, the reason people like Overwatch is because of the porn.
But you have to have good characters to translate to the porn.
You just reminded me of some motherfuckers. Because, when the game first came out, I was comparing a lot to Overwatch because that's what, the creator himself did. He purposely compared to Overwatch. I had motherfuckers, Jack Move, you don't even play the game. You don't know what you're talking about. It plays nothing like Overwatch. That was I'm Jay got whole ass, right? That's the whole point. He came up with, you don't know what you're talking about. It plays nothing like. I'm like, bro, Cliffy B said it's Overwatch. You know what I mean? He compared it. You know what I mean? You got motherfuckers that look like Symmetra and shit. Like, come on, bro. We know what the fuck they was going for, dog. And it flopped. Fuck you. Fuck Cliffy B. Fuck out.
Keep going. Fuck David Cage. Come on.
Fuck David Cage, David Jaffe, David Beckham. Fuck all day. I'm tired of y'all bullshit, okay? God damn.
Yo. All right, there's some rumors going on around. I don't know if you guys heard. This one has actually been rumored for some time now. A new Silent Hill game is going to be getting rebooted exclusively for the PlayStation 5. Apparently, this guy who's dishing out all of this information is someone who has gotten things right before. I remember reading his thread. First, he was saying that Sony was trying to patch up the relationship with Kojima, but I think he came out today saying that's not going to be the case at all. But it's gonna be the original creator is gonna be making the game or something like that. J-Man, did you go through this?
He's gonna be directing it.
He's gonna be directing it. Okay.
Yeah, it's Toyama, I think his name is. He's gonna be directing this
Silent Hill game
reboot.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is gonna be the game that similar to the game that Kojima was working on, the PT shit. That was supposed to be Silent Hill.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a recreation of that. I think that's what people wanted, but I don't think we're gonna get that though. But we might actually just see Silent Hill brought back. You know what I mean? But I don't think Kojima's gonna be involved in this game at all though. No. Which is unfortunate.
Y'all believe
there's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of smoke. So where there's smoke, there's fire, man. There's a lot of smoke with this one. At first, I was kind of brushing it off. But now they're saying that Kojima's not involved. I could see this possibly happening. I could see it happening. But I don't know.
It's supposed to be developed by Sony Japan, I think it
Japan,
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Japan Studios.
Yeah.
So this rumor keeps coming back up. So I think
it's a little smoke.
We might actually see something. They said it's playable. It has a demo, and it's supposed to be shown after the reveal. After the PS5 reveal.
And another thing that got leaked, which we kind of all seen this coming, was Gran Turismo 7. Apparently, I don't know if it's a wheel manufacturer who does like the peripherals for the wheels. Listed Gran Turismo 7 to support it or some shit like that. And
they created a logo, bro.
Is that an official logo? You think that's official?
I think that might be official, but
That
they
might be
came out and said
official.
they just created it for Instagram's sake, like a picture's sake. But it's weird that they would, specifically put that game
why would they
in there.
put Gran Turismo 7 in there? They gotta know. I'm pretty sure these companies know in advance, like, okay, yo, we got this coming out and it's gonna be working for the PlayStation. They gotta know, right? So
because if they're making peripherals, they have to have that ready for launch and shit like that. So they would definitely know by now.
They would know exactly. So I think this one's not really too much of a surprise. I think we all kind of seen okay, a GT7 was in the works. GT Sport's been out for some time now, and it's not the official mainline game. And so if that's the launch title, I think that's pretty dope. It's definitely gonna be nice seeing it go head to head with Forza Motorsport 8 or whatever Turn 10 is bringing to make the comparison. I'm very interested in seeing that. So there's also some other rumors about Jak and Daxter being like remade from Blue Point. I think that's a rumor.
What?
That's a rumor. Take with a grain of salt. I don't know shit. That's what I just read.
Bro, you lying?
There's
son.
also a rumor. There's also a rumor saying Metal Gear Solid and Demon Souls. So we don't know. We don't know really what Blue Point is working on.
Don't touch that game.
We know that they're working on something for PlayStation. They already confirmed they're working on their biggest game for PlayStation yet. That's what they say. But the rumors going around.
I thought that was supposed to be Demon Souls.
Yeah, the rumors going around is Demon Souls. Either Demon Souls. Apparently, a new one is Jak and Daxter, and a new one is Metal Gear Solid, bro. So
if they remake Jak and Daxter, dog, I'll be fucking hyped, man. I want that.
You want that?
I love Jak and Daxter. Hell yeah, I want that.
I think I'd rather take. Look, if it was out of the three, I think I'd rather see. I think I'd rather see the Metal Gear remake. To be honest, I'd rather see the Metal Gear remake out of the three. If I had a choice,
me too.
I think I would take that.
They could take the graphic controls. Ooh.
Them controls alone, dog.
That'd be. Hey, Alex, you'll be fucking with that, dog.
Yeah.
Don't touch that game.
I think they can do it justice, dog.
See how Alex is getting triggered already, dog. Alex,
you're gonna have
why shouldn't they touch the game, bro?
Because literally the controls were designed around that game specifically. So Twin Snakes did the same thing, where you had a lot more freedom of movement, like you did in MGS2, where you could see more of the maps, see more of the world, get that far more intricate level of design of what's going on, and it literally breaks all the stealth mechanics in that game. The whole thing would have to be reworked from the beginning if you rework the controls.
Yeah, so you got to rework the whole perspective.
Yeah, the perspective is
the whole thing would change. So if you rework the controls, and even then, on the DualShock in the original PlayStation version, that's like the best way to play that game. Because
you don't got faith in the DualSense, bro?
Nah, get the. So like when you say work the controls, what is it about the controls that you don't like? Because that's I'm trying to figure it out.
They're just stiff to me. Just the stiffness
the game is
of the movement.
It's dated by now, so I could imagine.
Yeah, they want a remake.
Yeah, maybe they just want a remade version because it is dated.
Do you want it behind the back like MGS5?
Yes.
Ooh, that'd be kind of heat. That'd be kind of heat.
MGS5.
That'd be kind of heat.
Get out of here. Leave.
Metal Gear Solid
Metal
Gear Solid 1.
Get out. Just get out. Okay. No, you want an action game. You don't want a stealth game. Pack your bag.
No, what would make it a stealth game is just the arsenal and shit like that. Of course, you're not gonna have that vast arsenal that you have in MGS5.
Get out of here, Alex. Don't tell me to change in perspective. Change it from a stealth game to an action game.
But you didn't have shit like you had in 5, bro.
That doesn't make sense.
You didn't have rocket launchers. You didn't have what?
Alex, call it what it is. You smash your PlayStation like a goofy. Now you can't play the game, bro. So that's a problem, bro. That's a real problem here, bro. You smash your PlayStation like a goofy. You threw it in the lake. Now when Metal Gear drops on it, you gonna have no PlayStation to play it, and you're the biggest Kojima stand out here, and you salty. Call it what it is, bro. Tell it what it is, man.
You want to make a bet that Metal Gear will not come?
Look at him each. I don't know. I don't want to make no bets. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know shit.
And you know it's not gonna happen.
I don't know none. But it is what it is, yo. But out of the 3 games, I would like to see Metal Gear. I think that's that's a really old game that was remade. I think that would be super dope. But I don't know. I don't know if does Konami play ball like that with their IPs though? Do they play ball like that?
It don't seem like it.
That's what I'm curious to see. Even this whole Silent Hill thing, I'm curious. I'm curious if they're gonna, let Sony, develop their IP like that. Like, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm gonna say no.
He wouldn't even let Kojima direct the game. He was fucking working for him.
Konami's gonna take those IPs. They're gonna sit on them. They're not gonna give them to anyone because they're making more money off pachinko with those IPs than actually making video games.
Well, maybe after they see what happened with Metal Gear Survive, they're like, maybe we should give these to somebody.
I don't think they give a fuck, to be honest.
Yo,
They don't give a
the last game they dropped was
Yeah,
fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Like, after that, I don't even know what they dropped, yo.
They own Dance Dance Revolution. I fuck with that game.
Jack, you don't do no damn Dance Dance Revolution, bro.
I mop you the fuck up in Dance Dance
Jack,
Revolution.
my nigga, you would trip over your big ass thighs, nigga. You ain't beating me no Dance Dance Revolution,
Now, I
bro.
was a fucking fool on the DDR.
Jack used to be at the arcade with the elephant pants on, tight ass shirts.
I might could get on both of the little joints and do the little twirl and all. Hey man, listen.
Stop
nice.
it, bro.
You
Jack
ever
played
thought I
no
was a
Dance
goddamn
Dance
Chris
Revolution.
Brown? Don't play with me, okay?
Them shits at the arcade used to have the bar behind you. Dudes used to be holding on to the bar.
Yeah, man, used to hold on to the bar and just, what I mean, just
I even had DDR on the Wii. What you mean? Where you had to do little shit like this with the? Come on, man. I'm about it, Kofi. I'm telling you.
I hear you.
Beyond me.
All right, we got some
You
super
seen
chats.
the picture, Kofi? You seen the picture?
Oh yeah, yo,
man?
yo, Jack, no homo, Jack could stretch, yo. My nigga, Jack could stretch, yo. He could put it, yo. Yo, don't let his weight fool you. That nigga could put his leg behind his head. Shit is crazy, yo. Yo, that picture is wild, bro.
I'm falling back. I'm falling back.
That picture, that picture has to hit the timeline at least once, Jack.
Hey man, post that shit after I'm dead, dog.
Yeah.
Let that shit rock.
Yeah, we're gonna leave Jack alone with that shit, bro. This one is from David Walters. He says they should have given Smooth 21 hours to beat it. Yes, they gave Smooth a whole lot of time.
30 hours.
30
man.
hours? Come on.
15
That's
should
a
have been the line.
whole lot of time, bro. This one's from AKR. He said, "Did y'all play The Last Guardian?" I know somebody who didn't play The Last Guardian, and he claims he's the pony commissioner, the Sony god. You know what I mean? I know somebody who didn't play it, and guess who played it? The Sony hater, and guess who played it? Me.
You're still in the Nintendo.
Me.
Don't even do that. Don't even do that.
I beat that. Jack, how was The Last Guardian, man?
Cool.
How was The Last Guardian, Jack?
Shit, ask the motherfuckers that played it. I don't know.
Yo, the funny thing is,
Dog Simulator, I'm good, man.
yo, the funny thing is,
Trico,
that game is actually heat, though. That game is actually a really good game.
I don't know, man.
It was good. It has its issues.
The controls were a little funky.
Yeah.
The controls were funky,
Definitely
but that story, Mr. Juggle, I don't care about the story. That story was really good.
Fantasy Nico, dog. I never have, yo.
Bro, the story's
Oh,
really
you
good,
didn't even
man.
like Shadow of the Colossus either.
Really good
I
story,
tried to
man.
play. I was like, I don't get it, man. I really don't get that game, Joe. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, you're sleeping. The
I might try.
Last Guardian's worth the playthrough. I really think it's worth the playthrough. Like, I've seen you play questionable shit, Jack. You could play The Last Guardian, bro.
I probably could.
Yeah, it's a good game.
I've seen you play questionable shit.
You're this dude. That's crazy.
This one's from King Kovu. He says, talking about racing games, time to grab my pillow. Stop playing with Forza Horizon 4, bro. That shit is heat. Would I lie to y'all? Nah, man. Forza Horizon 4 is heat. This one's from Notorious Nicholas. He says, I just want Silent Hill to get the same care and respect like Resident Evil has right now, since I've always thought Silent Hill was much scarier than Resident Evil. Yo, Jack, what's your experience with this franchise? Because mine, I don't really have much experience with Silent Hill at all. So what's your experience with this?
I only had Silent Hill 1 on the PS1, and like I wasn't even good at it. Like I was young when the game came out. I remember pretty much I had the game, but I really just watched my older sister play it. She really liked it.
How about?
I mean, it was. I wasn't really fucking with it.
How about you, Alex? Have you played any of the Silent Hill games?
Never.
Wow.
So that's on my next list. Yeah.
Wow. So I guess everyone in this. Oh, let me ask J-Man. But J-Man don't play no game, so of course he hasn't played it. J-Man, have you played Silent Hill, man?
Hell no.
I think
I played a demo.
Nobody
of
on
the
this
first one or
podcast
some
played
shit
this
like
shit,
that.
bro. Nobody on this podcast played this shit. Yeah, shit is crazy. Yeah, I never really got into the Silent Hill games. I would be interested into getting into them. If they brought it back, I'll check it out definitely because I hear a lot of great things about the series and stuff like that. But I don't know too much about the Silent Hill franchise. I can't really even speak on it like that, yo. But people in the chat saying it's good, man.
Yeah.
This podcast looking spooky.
I just remember not being able to see nothing on the first one. Like, it's just like mad fog everywhere, dog. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I actually haven't really dived into that series before. If they bring it back, I'm gonna check it out though. All right, let's talk about some numbers, man. Let's talk about some numbers. So we got some sales figures from Capcom. They've been doing pretty good. Resident Evil 7 sold 7.5 million. Resident Evil.
Game.
All right, yo, so quick L or W. When I go through the list, y'all tell me. Y'all say L or W, bro.
All right.
Resident Evil 7, 7.5.
W.
Resident Evil 2 remake, 6.6.
W.
That's a W, but it should be higher.
Monster Hunter World, 15.7.
God damn.
That's a W.
Dub's so big, I had to get a new house.
That's a W, right?
Yeah, that's definitely W.
Monster Hunter World Iceborne, 5.2. The DLC expansion, 5.2.
Jesus. W.
Double.
That's a big W. Street Fighter 5, 4.5 million.
L.
I think that's an L. I think that's an L, bro.
That's a-
Yeah, I
That's
think
kind of spook.
Come on, like the Street Fighter is such a big franchise, bro. Like it used to be such a staple in gaming. Like 4.5 is kind of low.
Wasn't that shit like $1 million a year ago though? Like,
Yeah, the growth seems kind of small.
yeah, it's still a L though, man.
It's still an L. I'm gonna go with L with that one too myself. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Edition, 1.1 million. I'm saying a W. That was a big finesse.
But ain't nobody playing it though.
But I say that's a W. Though. They finesse 1.5 million from that. That's a W.
That's
bro.
true. That's true.
That's a W to me.
That's true.
Devil May Cry 5, 3.5 million. This is a little bit of an L to me, to be honest.
3.5. When did it came out? Last year? I get that.
You know what? You know why? The amount of hype that people was like, oh, bring this Devil May Cry back, bring it back, bring it back. And only did 3.5 million across all platforms. That's a little bit of a. I kind of expected it to a little bit better than that, to be honest. So is that half a L? I'm gonna say half a L for me, bro.
Yeah,
I've been at all time high. That's what you're saying, Kofi?
I think that's half. I think 3.5 is kind of low, a little bit low for Devil May Cry 5. It should be higher, man. That's a great game too, man. All the
Well, that game ever really a major seller like that though?
That's what I want to know.
I don't think. I think it's more of a cult classic.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's
Maybe you're
the
right.
thing, like,
Maybe
yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
So maybe you're right. Okami HD, 1.2 million copies. I think that's a W. I think that's a W.
Good.
Mega Man 11, 1.2 million. What do y'all
Damn,
think?
really? Shit.
Is that a W?
I
Mega
get
Man
that W.
11.
It look better than Mighty Number 9, so that's a W off rip. So
Or like scam number 9. Hey-oh.
All right. More sales numbers for your head topic. I got some more. This one.
Hold on, you ain't got the sales breakdown that they put out for Capcom?
Oh, what is that? I was looking for that, but I couldn't
Or
find it.
platform?
All right, Jack, pull it up. Pull it up, Jack.
Platform.
Pull it
Ah,
up. Pull it up,
Jack
Jack.
on it today.
Jack want the smoke.
Per platform, do I need to go get that? Hold on.
All right, Jack, pull it up.
Platform
Pull it up, Jack.
titles.
This is gonna be crazy.
All right, man. You can keep talking while I pull it up, dog. Let me see.
Oh, shit.
All right, when you find it, just let me know.
Computer actually didn't put up on Twitter.
GTA 5 has sold 130 million units.
Crazy.
130 million units. Wow.
I think they said like it sold 10 million between this quarter and the last quarter or some shit like that.
All right, I got it.
Like what? How's that game still selling that much?
Before you get to that, Jack, though, but do you guys think Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna top this, or this is just like a lightning in a bottle type of situation? What do you guys think? Do you think
It's
GTA?
not.
Do you think
No,
GTA
I
6
don't.
will be as successful as this game? It's like the best selling video game out there, bro.
Yes, no.
Because GTA 5 launched on last gen and at the end, and then it like
But still,
fucking
J man,
kept
like
it staying
my nigga,
the
it's
next
on
generation.
MPDs every month. It's still there. Like niggas are just
Yeah.
buying this game, or I don't. Yo, it's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy. I haven't seen a game do this
Bless
well,
you.
bro. Shit is crazy. All right, so Jack, what's the sales breakdown of Capcom? The percentage
All
on
right.
each platform. Let's hear it.
This is a tweet from Hunter at Next Gen Player.
Oh, that
He
nigga,
does
yo,
have a
that, but yo, that nigga's a Sony dick rider though. We gotta call it what it is, bro. He's a big Sony dick sucker, bro. Like I have no hate towards him, but or nothing like that. But he's a Sony dick sucker, bro. Let's call it what it is,
does
bro.
have a picture accompanying the statement though. So
Okay.
it says Capcom software shipments per platform for fiscal year 3/20, right? So on the PS4 was 66% of their overall shipments. The Switch 23%. The Xbox One Capcom shipments for the year 6%.
Oh shit! Say that again. Break it down again.
Out of 100%, the PS4 was 66%, Switch was 23%, Xbox One 6%. People, all right.
Wait a minute. So would that make PC 5%?
I guess I don't fucking know what the rest.
What the fuck is going on there?
Wait. Yeah, that's a little spooky itself. All right, so Jack, what do you have to say about the percentage breakdown of these Capcom games? What do you have to say? What's your analysis of this situation, sir?
My analysis is that PS4 gamers, PlayStation gamers buy their games, Switch gamers buy their games, Xbox gamers rent their games.
Game Pass.
I can't make this shit up, people. You know what I mean? Game Pass isn't different. That $1 a month, you in there, all right?
So you really think this is a reflection of Game Pass?
If it's not a reflection of Game Pass, we got a bigger conversation that need to be had.
I think it's not a reflection. I have a feeling it's not a reflection of Game Pass because there's not a lot of besides Devil May Cry 5 that came. Like, is there like a huge Capcom presence in Game Pass like that? I don't think so.
No, they got like I think Monster Hunter and shit in Game Pass.
Monster Hunter? Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Someone has to check that shit. I don't know.
If it's not, then yeah, we gotta. There's a bigger conversation to be had. There.
These motherfuckers just ain't buying their games.
That pretty much.
Oh yeah, Monster Hunter was in Game Pass.
It was in Game Pass?
Yeah, I don't know if it's still there.
That's pretty good then if they got that.
But as of
Game Pass and how many
2018. 15 point.
But 6% is kind of fucking low. It's crazy how the Nintendo Switch has already came on. Capcom's really making more money on the Switch than the Xbox.
Almost quadrupled the fucking Xbox numbers, the Switch. So, hey,
that's absolutely insane. Yeah, I don't know.
And they want PlayStation to put their games day one on PlayStation now to be like Game Pass. You see all them bullshit ass articles, dog.
Capcom will fuck around, go out of business. They do that shit, man. You know.
As much as it doesn't really make sense for Sony to do that because their games like perform way too well. As a consumer, I want that to happen though. You know, just speaking from a consumer point, I want that to happen. Who wouldn't want that to happen though? Imagine paying $20 to get $20 of this shit. I want that to happen, but
after the recent PlayStation Now numbers, you had people writing articles on what Sony should do.
Good segue.
About what Sony should do. So yeah, we can get into that then.
Yeah, more numbers. PlayStation Now. You know, a couple of weeks ago, Xbox came out and they said, yo, Game Pass, we 10 million strong, 10 million subscribers. So we got some information about how many subscribers PlayStation Now has, and they're sitting on 2.2 million PS Now subscribers. Only 2.2. At one point, I remember people saying PS Now had more subscribers. So chat real quick. Yo, chat real quick. Is this a L or a W for PS Now? Is this a L or W? Jack, what do you think?
So wait,
2.2 million. 2.2 million. Is this an L or a W? Then Alex.
I mean, like I said, last year and a half ago was at 600K. So I'm actually, from knowing that, I'm actually surprised it's this many. Me personally, I don't see the appeal of PS Now. Well, if you own a PlayStation, you actually game. I don't see the appeal because I played all the games I want to play on there. And what's crazy is, even though I make my jokes, I actually got a subscription to Game Pass, and I ain't got a subscription to PS Now right now. So
yeah, hey, it tells you right there. There we go.
Because they ain't giving PS Now out for $1. That's why.
There wasn't that too, but
bro, I got a Bing account that I get reward points from that I use for Game Pass. So I ain't paid for Game Pass in years.
I'm definitely not paying.
Well, I'm gonna shoot PlayStation some bail. I'm gonna shoot some bail. Like, if you just see how they market, both of the companies market the subscription services, like it's night and day. Like Microsoft really puts that shit in the forefront of like everything that they do. You know what I mean? Where PlayStation, yeah, it seems like they're talking about PS Now even more than they used to. They started putting their big games in there for a limited amount of time. But it's still not to the degree of how Microsoft is making that strong push to getting people in there. You know what I mean? Like it's night and day difference. Like when you look at both of the companies. But Alex, what's your thoughts on this? Is this an L for PlayStation, man, or is it a W, man?
Well, I think it's a W actually.
Let's hear it.
When you look at the bad way PS Now started, what it was in the beginning, the prices it was charging, the games it was offering, the input delay, the latency, just every bad PR move and every bad situation it could have gone through, it went through, for it to turn around and follow Xbox's lead to let you download the games, which I'm sure is what they let you do now, right?
Yeah, the PS4 games.
Yeah, for the PS4 games.
PS4
So you can download the games, so you can have them on your hard drive, so you don't have that input delay. I've heard that they fixed the servers to go from literally people saying this is the most expensive yet bullshit thing you've ever produced to getting 2 million people. That's a good turnaround. That's a good uptick from what they were before.
How long has PlayStation Now been around, Jack?
6 years.
Yeah, 2012, right?
2012?
2014.
2014.
Well, PS Now. Well, they announced it in 2012. I don't think it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
It came out 2014.
2014.
2014.
Okay.
So 2014 divided by, I mean, if you want to do like rough napkin math, by 2 million, what's the growth
No,
of
but
that?
I heard actually it gained 100 new subscribers in 1 year though. So that's pretty.
It did a million.
Yeah, it gained 1 million subscribers in 1 year time. So that's pretty good.
That's huge.
Yeah,
like that's
a big growth from what it was. That's a huge growth.
So like, if you're going to talk about like how it grew from being where it was, that's a W.
Yeah, the growth is huge. So maybe, going into the PlayStation 5 generation, they're going to be putting it in the forefront more. I think they even said that they're going to do that. And we'll see. I'm pretty sure the service is going to evolve. I know me and Jamie had a discussion at one point. He believes that the exclusives will always be timed in there.
Will
be timed.
In the service?
Yeah, in the service in PS Now.
I think that
you forgot already? You said that was...
No. I think I said that. I think the big heavy hitters won't be day one.
Won't be day one. I think we'll come to a point that would change, bro. I think we'll come to a point that would change.
Well, they leaving first party games and they're longer now though. Because at first it was 3 months and they had taken up, and now it's like 6 months. So.
Bro, I'm telling you, the service is gonna adapt. It's gonna change. I think at one point it's gonna come to a point where they're gonna be doing certain games. Maybe not all games, but certain games is gonna be day and date.
They smaller titles, they should definitely do that.
Yeah, like Concrete Genie's a perfect example. Like they should have just dropped that on PS Now.
Dreams, Concrete Genie, shit like that.
Yeah, shit like
Absolutely.
that. Dream is perfect. Another perfect example that should be in there day one. That's the type of game that you need a huge player base, anyways, right? To always keep content in there. So why not get it into people's hands as cheap as possible via PS Now? Like it makes so much sense in my brain, and I can see them doing that in the future. Maybe like certain games they'll hold off and do the time thing, but I think the service has room to grow and it will evolve in the future and stuff like that. I think it's gonna grow, bro.
Yeah, it needs to.
I just want to know about the Microsoft 10 million, like, because every time they release a new game, it's always you can get in for $1. So that's going to be easily attractable for new customers. I just want to know, like, how much profit are they really? I know they're never going to release these numbers, but how much profit are they making off those 10 million subscribers versus like if Sony was to do that? How much they would make if they sold that game at $60?
You know what?
That's all I would really want to know.
You know what they're doing is
I think
you're
it's the
conflating the singles. Yeah.
I think they're worried. They're just trying to get people through the door. I think that's what the main thing with that dollar price point is, Jamie. Like people are sitting here laughing and shit, but I think it's a way to introduce people to the service, which is not a bad way. Look, even Jack himself said he subscribed to the shit. He has the shit, right? Even if he gets it for $1. But I think it's just a way to get them into their ecosystem. And if that's their goal, they're doing it. I don't know if they're taking a hit right now, but who knows later on. If they get to the masses and like, yo, this is like the Netflix of gaming, maybe that's their goal in the end of the day. And they might have to just eat a couple of L's for now with this whole dollar price point.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
It pays off.
Spending the $1 to get in. Right, you were a customer that wasn't there before. Whether it's $1 or $10, you're now a customer.
But $1.10 versus 60, bro, that's a big difference.
And again, like, were you going to buy the game in the first place? But now they have you in their ecosystem. Now you're a customer.
They trying to do quantity over quality. That's
how you're. I mean, not even that. Like, I mean, that's not even like because there's good games on Game Pass too. So you can't even say that either. So it's really just like, how can I get you to be a customer of mine, whether it's for $1 or not? And there's an Excel sheet that has a graph that says we have to spend this much money and make this much, and that's how low we can put it compared to where we can make money and break even and then go in the black. Like they're not dumb, right? There are people like that are like, oh, they're never gonna make any money, and like
exactly, Alex.
But their games weren't selling like PlayStation games. That's my point. Is like, why would PlayStation do that if they're selling 3.5 million in 3 days versus getting somebody in for $1?
I mean, you're thinking about like Spider-Man and God of War and things like that.
Right. The big heavy hitters.
But look at the time in between other games that come out, like Concrete Genie, that didn't make those sales. Or other games in general that just don't go that route, that they could easily put on there and they can use. And even then, like later on, boom, here's God of War 2022 on here for a couple bucks, whatever. You're gonna be like, fuck yeah. But then you're gonna go back and you're gonna play like all those other games, you're gonna stay on the service. Like now you're a customer.
Yeah.
Like that's what they want. It doesn't matter about like how much money you spend, it's the fact that you're just spending money.
I think it does matter how much you're spending. But.
Okay, I want to address someone in the chat. This one's from Carlos. He says, I just want to understand how third-party devs get paid on the system. The thing is, like, if we're talking about Game Passes, obviously they get the cash up front.
Yeah, you got to agree to go on.
Yeah, they agree. Yeah. Microsoft probably pays them a large sum of money for a time period for the game to be in Game Pass. I'm pretty sure that's how the business works. That's why after the time period is over, then the shit goes away.
Yeah, like how much you expect your game to sell within this time period. We'll give you this amount. Boom, boom, boom. Put it on service.
Similar games. How many times it will download or some dumb shit like that?
Yeah. So look,
sure. Like Netflix does it by like views, right?
Yeah. Like these guys are like big multi-million-dollar companies. So I'm pretty sure they're not idiots sitting around there. Well, some shit they do is questionable. Some shit they do is questionable though. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they have all the numbers and they know what they're doing. So.
Who they got running that shit? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
All right, we got a super chat. This one's from JetLife504. He says, yo, Kofi, what do you think about Ultra Instinct Goku on Dragon Ball FighterZ? I said earlier on the podcast, I think he's an absolute beast. I can't wait to see what tournament players are going to do with him. His moveset is crazy. I love his little parry moves that he got. He's just a fantastic character, man. A lot of people are thinking that he's going to be just as good as, like, you know, Goku GT from some of the conversations I've had with people. Because they're saying Goku GT, when he first dropped, was completely busted it. They say Ultra Instinct Goku's might be just under that a little bit. So, but I'm loving the character so far. I already put him in my main. He's going to stay there. I've been having a lot of good matches with him. And he's just a blast to play. He's just a blast to play with. And if you got the game and you want to game with me, hit me up. I'm always down to, you know, practice, play matches with people and shit like that. So, hit me up on Twitter or something, and I'll give you my Steam profile. I do have the game on PS4, but I do prefer to play it on PC. Bro, when I tell you there's actually a difference between the two versions, it's no damage control. It's like some real shit, bro. It's some real shit. Like the inputs on consoles is so different, bro. Like the game feels different. Like I'd be dropping so much combos on console, but on PC, like I do the same thing as I'm doing so much easier. I think it's like a delay.
What's your frame rate on the PC?
I think it's all locked at 60. I don't think the game plays any higher.
Locked at 60?
I think it's all locked at 60.
I was wondering if you were running at a higher frame rate.
I think each version has a different set of inputs. I've talked to like people like One Night who plays fighting games and like Chance and stuff, and they're like, yeah, like. Even the console versions compared to like the PC versions, usually the PC versions have better like input delay and stuff like that. So
wasn't there a thing with Tekken about how like
I heard the PC version is way better, way better.
Yeah, like they had to force everyone to the PS4 version of Tekken or something like that. I don't know what it was.
I heard it with Tekken is like Tekken's a different game on PC completely when it comes to like inputs.
Yeah, but I heard it was like something weird, like tournament wise, like Tekken needed like you couldn't. It had to be PS4 only because of like a frame input delay or something. I don't remember.
Yeah. What's it called? We got Bless Red in the chat. He says, bro, we already talked about this. Consoles have more input, bro. 4 versus 1. Your memory is tripping, Kofi. We got it, Bless. Thank you, Bless. Thank you, Bless.
Thank you, Bless.
Got Bless Red reminding you. That's crazy.
We got it from here, dog. Appreciate it.
We got it from here.
This one's from Tunde. That's how I believe you pronounce it. He says, Kofi, we need to do, what's it? FT5? What does that mean? Is it, what is that acronym for? I'm having
FT5?
FT5. What is he trying to say? What are you trying to do? FT5 in Dragon
Ball? Is it a fighting game?
Yeah.
FT5.
I don't know what he's trying to say by that. I'm having a brain collapse right now. So tell me in the chat. But we need to do something in Dragon Ball FighterZ. I got you, bro.
Oh, first to 5.
First to 5. First to 5. Okay. I've never seen someone write it like that before. Hit me up, dog. Hit me up. Yeah, I'm with it. I haven't seen it like that before. All right, thanks.
It's kind of like when I explained how I write Demon Souls and Dark Souls to you guys. You were like, "What the fuck? I've never seen it written like that."
Yeah, definitely. Hit me up, man. We'll play for sure. This one's from Tokyo TZTV. Says, "Is the PC version populated?" No, that's the benefit of playing on consoles. It's lit on PS4. Like the player base is obviously much higher on the PS4, but the game feels better on PC. It feels better on PC. So, I think there's another super chat I missed, but I'll get back to that.
Yeah. See it.
What is it, Jamie? If it's in front of you, just read it.
It says, what do y'all think about Ubisoft's new terms of service and how it affects content creators going forward?
I have not seen it yet, so I don't know.
You know anything about it?
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
All right, so just Google that real quick while we talk about some other topics. We'll get back to it. So finishing up the numbers, Neo 2 sold over 1 million copies. So that's pretty good.
I gotta get to that game.
I'm waiting for the PC version.
Hey, man, you get that $8 copy or not?
Yeah, I got it.
Inevitable PC version,
shit.
man. I'm waiting for that one. They're planning on DLC expansions coming out this year. So for the people who love Neo 2, you guys got more content to look forward to. Dragon Ball FighterZ, the game, top 10 this generation, no cap. Top 10. It's on my list.
Top 10.
Has sold over 5 million copies worldwide. I love to see it, bro. This makes my heart just so happy, bro. I just love to see it. As a Dragon Ball stan, I love it.
The funniest about that 5 million is BG is one of those numbers. but then I think he got rid of the game. So
big. So that's a huge W for Dragon Ball FighterZ. And Dragon Ball Kakarot sold over 2 million copies. I believe Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 sold 6 million copies. So get prepared for more Dragon Ball Z games, man, because the shit ain't going away, man. The franchise is doing extremely well, and I'm happy about it. As a stan, I can admit I'm a stan.
When did FighterZ come out?
2018?
Yeah, January 2018. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been like 2.5 years almost.
Yeah, 5 million is really good. That shit sold more than fucking Devil May Cry. Sold more than a lot of them Capcom games, bro.
Street Fighter 5.
Oh yeah,
Street Fighter 5. There we go.
And that shit came out in 2016.
Yeah. So if you put it in perspective, that's absolutely insane. C-Mac in the chat says Dragon Ball FighterZ is the greatest Dragon Ball game of all time. No cap. I'm gonna have to agree with you. And I played them all. I pretty much played every single Dragon Ball. A lot of them. I would say all of them from at least the PS1 era. I played all of them, bro. Even I revisited even some older ones on emulators and stuff like that. I would say it is probably the best one. I'll say my top 3 would be this one, Budokai 3, and maybe Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I think those are probably the top tier Dragon Ball games, bro. They'd be top tier Dragon Ball games. Y'all never used to fucking fuck with the games, back in the day? Y'all never used to play them games on PS2 and shit?
Budokai, yeah.
Never used to play Budokai? Jack, you never got into a Dragon Ball Z game before?
Oh, my nephew loved them, but I ain't never played them.
You're on culture, Jack. I'm gonna let you live, though.
I am, dog. I am. I wanted to play one that was on PS1, but it was like some import shit they say you had to do.
Final Bout was so fucking ass, but when I was a kid, that shit used to blow my mind, bro. That game was booty cheeks, though. Going back now and looking at it, that game was terrible. So did you guys find out what the Ubisoft situation, the terms of service?
Shit.
Nah.
What happened?
Holy shit. Oh, hold on.
What happened, Alex?
Hold on. I'll be right back. I got it. Hold on a second.
Nigga left the stove on, his house on fire or some shit. Who knows?
I'm trying to look it up now. Maybe somebody could shoot a link or something.
Yeah, I can't find. I'm not finding it. But let's move on. In other news, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is apparently the name of the new game that's coming out. This year?
Yo, buckle up for this one.
What's up? What happened, Alex?
Oh, he back?
Oh, you went to get the glasses. Okay.
Yo, is this about Ubisoft?
Yeah.
What happened?
Ready?
Okay.
what about content I may create or upload on our services? So user-generated content.
Okay.
Your use of derived UGC or user-generated content. You cannot use derived UGC other than strictly pursuant to the terms. We hereby grant you a non-exclusive and non-transferable personal license, revocable at all times, to use derived UGC. You have produced throughout the world and for duration of your use or our services, solely in order to record it on your console, computer, mobile terminal, or any medium. You have access to our services, load it on our services, and share it with other users on our services. Here's where it gets spicy. User-generated content featuring your image. If your UGC reproduces your image, you acknowledge that we have the right to use your image as part of our services throughout the world in perpetuity. If your UGC is the image of any person other than yourself, you warrant that you have received the permission of such person to use his or her image, and you indemnify Ubisoft for any losses which we may occur in the event of a complaint, action, or claim by such a person concerning the use of his or her image derived from your UGC.
God damn. So not just you, but anybody else that might be
Lord have mercy.
All right. So are you done?
There's a lot more.
All right. So break down what we heard in layman's terms for the idiots like me that we didn't really understand. So pretty much they could steal your image, your likeness, or some shit.
They can steal any of your images, your likeness, your content, and use it for any marketing material that they personally want. If they don't want you streaming their games, playing their games, they can pull you right off of it, and they don't have to give you any reason why. It keeps going back into your image. They constantly talk about your image. And then here we go. 6.3, you create indemnity from pre-existing Ubisoft content. You hereby grant Ubisoft and our licenses, distributors, partners, agents, reps, and perpetual royalty-free, non-exclusive, irrevocable, transferable, in whole or part, worldwide license to use, copy, host, reproduce, modify, display, distribute, publicly perform, publicly display, and in general otherwise exploit online and offline independent UGC, including all IP property rights therein, in whole or in part, for any purpose.
So basically, Jack, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jack.
What I gather from that is that they can, pretty much, if you come out with some fire-ass content or some funny-ass videos, they can put it in all their commercials and shit, and you don't get no kickback.
And you don't get
You
shit
don't
out
get
of it.
nothing.
Yeah.
Or they could, or if you do something that they don't like, they could pull your shit anytime you
Take
want.
your whole channel down. Sound like if they want to. So it's bullshit.
Wow.
Yo, yeah, that's
feel
wild.
like-
That's wild. They're gonna abuse that shit, yo. They're gonna abuse that shit.
I feel like that was similar to the terms of service. Remember when that aging app came out, where you like put your picture on there and then you can age yourself to make yourself look old?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in their terms of services, they had some shit where like they could access all your photos in your library or something like that, and utilize them in material and marketing and stuff like that. And people just clicked accept and didn't know. I feel like a lot of that language is in a lot of shit that we don't know. And
So
just because we don't read that shit.
Saying thank you, Jack. I appreciate Jack putting it down for the layman's. I would also like the people in the chat who are not understanding what I'm saying to please pick up a book.
Oh my God.
Pick up a book.
Oh my God.
Don't leave it to the one white guy on the podcast to read this to you and then have it explained. Please pick
Bro,
up.
you Alex Cerny, Alex Cerny. Alex Cerny. Yeah, you Alex Cerny. Why do you think we got you here, bro? You Alex Cerny.
UGC is user-generated content for those who don't know.
User-generated content. That's what it is.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what else is like? Not much craziness happened this week. It's been actually pretty quiet. Nothing crazy.
Did y'all see that Summer Game Fest bullshit today?
What happened?
Trash.
The Valorant
Yeah,
thing?
Valorant. They announced Valorant was coming out earlier than expected.
Oh, that was a Game Fest announcement? I didn't even hear about
the
that
game.
shit.
I'm like, bro, what is this, bro? Like,
Jeff Kelly dropping the bat, fumbling the ball.
Yeah. Honestly, at this rate, I want E3 back. My nigga, dog. If that's what you gonna be doing, I want E3 back. No cap.
Facts.
We literally ain't got nothing to look forward to till June, dog. You see, what's that dude named Jeff Grubb? He came out with his article about like the PlayStation event might have gotten delayed like a week or some shit like that.
Yo. Because June 4th is the rumor,
Like-
right?
Yeah, June 4th is the rumor, but he said it might have got pushed like a week back, or because Microsoft is supposed to have something in June too, like the first week of June. But they said that Sony's is supposed to come before, but it got pushed back a little bit, maybe like by days or a week.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about it, man. The best of the best, and let's end off the
best of the best.
Let's end off the podcast with this. So far, this entire 9th generation, it's coming to a close. What are your top 10 games so far? I know there's some games come out that we haven't played yet, but your top 10 games so far. You don't have to put them in order yet. The next time we do this will be at the end of the year.
God, can I get?
Yeah, the next time we do this will be at the end of the generation when we played all the games. You know what I mean?
So what year? Gen? What? 2000?
I'm just saying, from what are the top
13
off the top of your head? You can't think of 10
geez.
games. 10 games that you would be your top 10.
I could think of 10. I don't know.
Today's we're in 8th gen, right? Yeah, we my bad. Yeah, we in 8th gen. My bad. I apologize.
The Switch is in the Switch is technically in the 9th gen, but yeah.
Yeah, my apologies. I meant 8th gen. So, Jack, can you think 10 games you could throw out there?
10 games. Let me think. Gotta put Horizon Zero Dawn in there.
That's one.
Gotta put Persona 5 in there.
That's two.
Bloodborne.
3.
God of War 2018.
Okay, that's 4.
I want to put some indie games in there, but I know how y'all get. Man.
Nah, put what? This is your list. This is your list.
What?
Jack, you good? Say it again.
Transistor.
Okay, so that's 5.
Yeah. Let me think. I will put Spider-Man in there. I fuck with that.
That's
Uncharted 4.
Okay.
What other games would I put in there, dog?
It's tough, huh?
I want to put Hotline Miami 2 got to be in there too.
Okay. You need like 2 more, yo.
I'm gonna go indie. Let me think. Fuck with that. Steam World Heist. I'm gonna put in there.
Really? Okay.
Yes. And then 10.
Red
I know I've been playing
Dead.
some fire. So I'm trying to think.
How does Red Dead? Where does Red Dead place? I'm gonna throw a wrench in
Damn,
that.
I ain't even think about Red Dead. I'm gonna put Red Dead 2 in there. I'll put Red Dead 2 in there.
J Main.
Just off the top of the
This off the top of the head. Don't worry. We're gonna do this properly.
Off the top of the, I'll put Red Dead
We're gonna do this properly at the end of the year when we played everything that we need to play.
Off the top, okay. Red Dead 2 is definitely gonna be in my top 10.
Okay.
God of War is in my top 10. God of War 2018. Zelda Breath of the Wild is in my top 10. Bloodborne is in my top 10.
What is that?
Sekiro Shadows. Bloodborne.
I haven't been counting. Like, where you at?
Oh, I'm at 4.
Okay.
I'm at 4. 5th, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is in my top 10. Damn.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
You funny. Last of Us don't count, right?
No, it don't count. That don't count. That don't count.
Yeah, I wanted to put that too, man.
Okay. I'm gonna put Ori and the Will of the Wisp in my top 10. Damn. I guess I'll go Uncharted 4 in my top 10. That's 7. Damn. What else? Did I say Horizon already? I don't think I said.
I don't think you said Horizon.
If I didn't say,
I don't think you said Horizon already.
If I didn't say Horizon, that's going in my top 10. Dying Light is going in my top 10.
Really? It's mine pulling back. What's
Dying
that?
Light.
2016?
Dying Light, that was 2014.
2014. Jesus.
Yeah.
Came out.
And one more. That's tough, dog. To pick one more fucking game.
I put the pressure on y'all, yo. Y'all have to think off the top.
I'm gonna put Doom Eternal. I'm gonna put Doom Eternal in my top 10. Doom Eternal's going in there.
Alex, are you prepared or should I go?
I'm
If
prepared.
I said Spider-Man already, if I said Horizon already, I don't think I did. So just go ahead, Alex.
I'm prepared. Witcher 3.
Okay.
Dark Souls 3.
2.
Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Okay.
Doom Eternal.
Mm-hmm.
Breath of the Wild. Nier Automata.
Nier.
Divinity Original Sin 2. Pillars of Eternity. MGS5 and Sekiro.
All right, yo. So far, who got the best? Who got the best list so far, bro? Between these guys, who got the best?
I got the best list so far.
Who got the best list so
I
far?
have the best list.
My list is diverse as fuck, dog.
All right, yo. Let me.
And I put that sleeper in there, Dying Light. Ooh, yeah, sleeping on that.
Yeah, that was that. All right, J Made. All right, let me hit y'all with my list. This is my list I got so far.
So a lot of Alex in the chat.
It needs some tweak. It needs some tweaking. You need some tweaking.
Alex has the best list. Look at the chat, fam.
Ain't nobody even hear the games you name.
All right, now let me name my games, and y'all add me to the mix and see who got the best one. Persona 5 Royal, best game I played all generation.
Yeah, added Royal. Okay.
Zelda Breath of the Wild. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Bloodborne. Dragon Ball FighterZ Z. Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Forza Horizon 4. God of War. Red Dead Redemption 2. And this gonna trigger y'all, but I don't give a fuck. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Over 100 hours in that game.
I think I clearly have.
Who had the best list?
I
got the best list. Dog.
I have the best taste.
That's crazy.
Look at the chat. Alex is a man of culture.
Oh, that was just one comment.
Alex won.
Who had the best list?
One more time.
Who had the best list?
You still got it?
I still have it here.
Okay.
Witcher 3.
Okay.
Witcher 3. Damn, I win. Dark Souls 3.
Hell no.
Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
That's a good game. Huh?
Okay. Doom Eternal. Breath of the Wild. Nier Automata. Divinity Original Sin 2. Pillars of Eternity. MGS5. Sekiro. I have the most diverse list.
You got some trash on there, dog. MGS5. I don't know about that one, boy.
MGS5. Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
They said my list is hype beast list. Oh man, people didn't even buy Ori. Yo, niggas didn't even support Ori. Ori makes my list. That game's absolutely sensational.
My list is the most diverse.
My list,
pretty diverse too, though. I got JRPG in there. I got a Zelda in there. I got a Soulsborne. I got a fighting game in there. I got a platformer. I got a racer in there. I got a life sim kind of type of game, Animal Crossing in there. I got everything, bro.
Once again, I'm number one.
I got everything, bro. You know what I mean?
People even switching back to me.
Alex's list is not that bad. I can't even hate on his list. His list is pretty good. But
so I was in between Death Stranding and MGS5, but MGS5, when you look at the whole series, that's a tough call. But I think MGS5 is better than Death Stranding.
Okay. Jack, man, I don't see no Jacks nowhere. They said, hey, Jack's list is big trash.
Jack,
yo.
This is garbage.
See it.
All right, so we go. So this is just for now. We're gonna redo this list. We're gonna redo this list at the end of the year after we played The Last of Us, after we played Ghost, after we played Cyberpunk, and any other surprise games that come out.
Yeah,
we're gonna redo this at the end of the year.
Add a couple games this year.
Yeah, so things might move around. Things might move around, but so far this is how mine's looking.
Kicked off. Yeah, stuff might get kicked off of mine.
Yeah, this is how mine is looking so far. So we'll see how it is at the end. But that's it with That's it for PSP this week, man. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Shout out to all the people who came through, man. Hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button. We would really appreciate it. And check out our Patreon. We got 218 or 17 subscribers now. We really appreciate all the support. You can find Press Start Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud. Big shout out to Nova for that. And yeah, I hope everybody stays safe. We're going to do the outros real quick. Jack.
That's good. Okay. Good podcast, everybody. Check out the Press Start Podcast on Patreon. Check me out. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Mixer, Jack Move Johnny. And yeah, we out.
Why you plugging Mixer, bro? There's like 3 niggas watching that. Like, that's like smooth.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, man.
Tim
Shout out to my guy
Dog.
Millionaire.
Really
Millionaire
fucking
be
mixer
on the mixer, dog. Shout out to my man's Millionaire, dog. He be on that mixer.
Oh yeah, y'all seen that mixer chart about the increase? This shit had like
Yo.
0.2%
Yo, I had
increase.
zero growth,
man.
bro. I had zero growth.
0% growth.
How's that even possible?
Facebook booming more.
Oh
need
shit!
to
I have a
figure
couple.
out
I do
what
have
to
a
do
couple
with
of
that
super chats. Thank you for reminding me. Jay Harvey. I'm gonna read the super chats before I get out. But J-Man, do your outro.
Oh, fucking Neo, bro. See, I gotta think about this list. Neo should definitely be on my fucking list.
I don't
bro.
think it makes it because Sekiro's.
It does.
Nah,
I
I don't think it makes it, yo.
Neo
I
makes
thought
it
about
for
that,
me, dog.
and I enjoyed Neo a lot. I beat it twice.
I would put Neo over my Dying Light pick, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it's better than Dying Light. I would agree with you there. But I have like a game like Sekiro on there, and Sekiro kind of makes Neo look bad, to be honest. So I'm keeping it real, you cheap, bro. Sekiro kind of makes Neo look bad. You disagree with me
I
there?
don't know. I don't think it makes it look bad.
Neo feels more button mashy. I'm not saying it is. I said it feels more button mashing compared to Sekiro, where it feels more paced.
Bro, Sekiro's a better game, bro. I don't even think it's a debate, bro. I think Sekiro's just a way better game.
Neo with the variety of weapons and the stances and shit like that. No way.
But the gameplay, okay, you have all
mashing.
these stances and you have all these weapons, but the gameplay, the core gameplay in Sekiro is way better though. Where your katana and shit,
I can agree with that.
Just the core gameplay of that and the system with the Makiri counters and all all of that shit's better, bro. In my personal opinion, though, but it's just opinions.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying there.
Yeah.
But for my outro, definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. Follow me on Twitter at jmain518. Y'all have a good weekend, man.
And Alex.
Tomorrow night on twitch.tv/oh no it's Alex, can I get out of silver in Counter-Strike Global Offensive? The answer is no, but it is hilarious and funny. Saturday night, stream the series part 2 of Splinter Cell. I'm going to let Ubisoft take my entire visual essence and let them market it no matter wherever they want, apparently, because it's a Ubisoft game. Then Sunday night, part 3. So tune in, twitch.tv/oh no it's Alex. If you like me here, you'll love my content. Trust me, it's awesome. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys there.
Everybody's channel's link is in the description, so make sure if you're not already subscribed to them, you go and do it. Just a couple of clicks away. Just look in the description. All right, so let me address these super chats real quick, and we're gonna get out of here. Notorious Nicholas says another W for Dragon Ball stands. Yes, I'm glad that Fighters did well. Hopefully, we get a sequel for next gen consoles. That'll be super dope. Max B says, Alex, did you have a channel called Drunkard Ninja?
No, and I looked that person up as you said that.
Why they think that's you?
He looks like you.
It probably looks like me. But he's I've got a better beard. But I don't know. He's got like 40 subs. You know what? Go subscribe to him. Just do it. Just go sub to him. See what happens on his channel. See if he freaks out and starts making more content.
All right. The last one is from our favorite guy, Jay Harvey. He says, J-Main dressed like he's the only black in his school, and Kofi resembles a dirty Bilgo. Oh my God, bro. Alex, put those glasses back on. They make your nose look normal.
It's true. But you know what? I like it because it's never mind. You know what? I promise Kofi I'd be nice. I promise Kofi I'd be more professional on the podcast.
Yo. Jay Harvey back with the smile.
I almost, you know what, Kofi, they almost got the old me back.
The fuck the chat, Alex? You almost came back? All right.
Almost. He was right there. He was almost about to show up.
And he also says, Nino Kuni 2 and Ruiner are my games of this gen.
Yes. Those two are fantastic.
See, I have a lot of runner-ups, bro. It's like so many games came out. We might have to extend it to a top 20, to be honest.
I can come up with a 20 if I sit down.
Y'all get ready to jot that down, yo. You don't have much time left. There's only a couple more months until the year's over. So y'all jot down your top 20. I'm gonna switch it up to top 20. And we're gonna have a podcast where we just dedicate and we just talk about these amazing games that we
20?
these amazing games that we played this generation. Because a lot of people, kind of try to shit on all the games that came out this gen and say it was trash. But if you really sit back and think, there's a lot of great things, a lot of great games that came out this generation. So with that being said, we're going to head out. Hope everyone has a great night, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday on Off the Record and Thursday with another episode of Press Start Podcast. So y'all take it easy. And if Kiss Move is still streaming, Let's ahead go and let's raid his stream. I don't know if he is, but if he is, let's raid it. And just say, just drop PSP. Drop PSP in the chat. Appreciate it. We out.